Well, hey everyone, and welcome. I'm your friend, Art of Mana, and let's dive into this 313th stream. Did I get that right? 413th stream. Wrong once again. Anyway, that's 100 more streams that I completely neglected. Anyways, today is Splatfest Day, and for those of you who know Splatoon 2, or even Splatoon 1 for that matter, Splatfests are really big events in the game where you fight one another based on your preference of one of two sides. This month, we are celebrating the battles between unicorns and narwhals, and which is better. Now, this was a little bit tough. I wasn't sure quite what to do. I ended up actually asking my family. And Little Mana is who ultimately decided my fate and who I would be fighting for. And the winner is Team Unicorn. And I think, honestly, even though I personally could make a bunch of cases for choosing Unicorn over Narwhal, don't get me wrong, narwhals are cool. Ultimately, I don't think you can fault me for letting my child decide what I would be fighting for. Anyways, welcome on in, everyone. A lot of people here. Gold Leafeon, Harem, welcome on in. And Mandarin Bread, thank you so much for being here. You won't be able to join in, but that is okay. Nugaho, so good to see you. You're going to throw up a lurk, go into the Red Cross to donate platelets. Awesome. Well, Nugaho, thank you so very much for that support. And also, thank you so much for donating platelets. That's actually very needed. Steel Games, hello. A Wild Art of Mana has indeed appeared. So, we're going to dive into Splatfest. I am going to use my fancy controller, which I can only show one side of because the other side is invisible. Well, here we can see that in action. Ready? Okay. So that's what I'm going to use today. And then at the end of some time, not yet determined, I will probably switch in to Cadence of Hyrule. So if you want to take a look, I do have it downloaded finally, because last night when I was downloading, I was actually playing a little Splatoon 2 and the Splatfest. Our internet went out. So fingers crossed that doesn't happen again today. Lunar Leg, hey yo, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Let's dive in. I am feeling fresh. I hope you all are feeling fresh. What are you up to this fine day? What is up? How are you? All those good things. Let me actually also switch over to the game because that's also important. And oh, you know what? I'm even going to do one of these things so you can actually read everything, because hopefully you all are feeling fresh, as I mentioned. Which creatures are more majestic, unicorns or narwhals? Actually, based on simple majesty, I think you can't go wrong with a unicorn. Narwhals are a little derpy in the most lovable of ways, but still a little derpy, right? Right? Am I the only one seeing this? I don't know. Lunar Lek has just finished JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 2, also known as Battle Tendency. I didn't know that. Congratulations. And Leafeon will be right back. Oh, I like these. Oh, these are very good stages. Excellent. Okay. So, yes, this is the penultimate Splatfest for Splatoon 2. And that means we had to take this opportunity, even though I'm very excited to play Cadence of Hyrule. I didn't want to miss an opportunity, and I put this out on Twitter, I put this out in Discord. I think ultimately it was Ghost Kid, one of my friends from the Miiverse originally, who convinced me that the best thing to do would be to play the Splatfest, because Cadence of Hyrule isn't going anywhere. But these Splatfests, they are. Also, look at my cool shoes. I like that. I'm digging it. I'm looking pretty sweet. Steel Games points out that narwhals are the unicorns of the sea. I concede that fact. Yet, as I mentioned in my title, can you ride a narwhal? You can ride a unicorn. That's all I'm saying. Can ride a unicorn. Also, growing up, one of my really close friends, she had a giant unicorn poster in her room, and I thought of that when this started. So, anyways, hello, Dark Solid X. Welcome on in. How are you? Hello, everyone in chat. Dark Solid X says some really great streamers here. Still Games, Dark Solid. Thank you so much for being here. Harem on occasion will stream. The Gold Leafeon streams. A lot of people. Harem was... Oh, the thing that Harem was going to do was pre-order Super Mario Brothers 2, or Super Mario Maker 2, and the new Super Mario Brothers U Deluxe, but apparently the site is down. That's not fair at all. Oh boy. Alright, here we go, everyone. So, I'm not really feeling super confident. I haven't really played a lot of Splatoon 2. I played a little last night in handheld mode, and now I'm using the controller. I feel much more comfortable with the Pro Controller, but nonetheless, I'm definitely rusty. Okay, oh boy. The bubbles are coming, the bubbles are coming! And I'm a-coming for you! Oh, no! Shucks. Oh. And there's some hype for Super Mario Maker 2 in the chat, which, of course there is. Super Mario Maker 2 is incredibly exciting. Coming out later this month, I do intend to stream it on launch day. Cadence of Hyrule, I had hoped to stream on launch day, but we didn't know what the launch day was, and plans had to happen, and so it didn't pan out. But, like I said, after we get some splatting in, maybe we'll head on over and get a little bit of rhythm Hyrule battling in. Is that a good way of describing the game? Has anyone played Cadence of Hyrule yet? What do you think of it, huh? It was interesting. I'm very nervous about where I stand in all of this. Alright, seems like you might be missing the person behind you, but I'm not going to complain. I mean, fair enough. They weren't really paying attention now, were they? Their side seems to be, how do we say, not very perceptive. The gates are down, the gates are down. Hurry everyone, the gates are down. Alright, wow, we are we are crushing it right now. Whoa. Alright, well, sorry. Oh! Oh, that was a little terrifying. Alright, so we can head up here. Ugh! Alright. Or not. Oh! Oh, oh, did they actually get up there? Oh, they may have. Oh boy. Oh! Oh gosh, okay. Whew, this might be my first win, actually, which is sad to say. I was not doing so great last night. Again, in handheld mode, where I'm usually used to playing with the Pro Controller. Oh! Ah, shucks, they got me last second. Oh well. Steel Games says, by the way, Mana, did I ask for your friend code? I don't believe you have, actually. But if you go in my Discord to Mana Info, which is under the bulletin board section, recently renamed, you'll find that my friend code for the Switch is in there, and you can just add me, and then once you have, let me know. I'll go ahead and add you back. And apparently, I was MVP this time, so that's cool. 60 points. We are now a Unicorn Fiend, and an ability chunk has been unlocked, which I don't believe was a particularly good one. Oh well. We'll continue on. Harem says, good. You just need to say Harem because it'll show up for me anyways. Oh, I think someone had... yes, Dark Solid X says, I've been good, Harem 1988. True. But Solid, what are you up to? How was your day? Lex says, I'm looking forward to watching part 3, which is called Stardust Crusaders. So that's apparently the next JoJo anime adventure. I've never seen any of them, so I actually really don't know much about it. I'm not a big anime fan. There's some movies and a couple of shows that I can get into, but overall I tend not to watch a lot of it. It's just not my thing. That's really what it comes down to. Aram says it'll take him weeks to add you back, because it did for him to add me back. I'm so sorry about that, Aram. That, though, I think had more to do with the fact that I hadn't turned on my Switch in weeks at that point, which is awful. So busy. Oh, this is the new Shifty Station, which is super fun. Also, I still am curious to know if anyone's had a chance to check out Cadence of Hyrule. But isn't this a neat Shifty Station? I think so. Oh boy. Alright, we gotta get out of here. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, well that's not actually what we wanted to do. Alright. We'll make do. Hold on, let's keep this here. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright, we're going through and boom! I love these sidewalls that you can put up. It's a really neat Shifty Station. I got this a few times. Oh, hello. Abort mission! Abort mission! Oh no! Oh gosh! that that didn't work out. Oh golly! All right. Oh. Yes. Splatoon 2 gets the blood pumping. All right. But I hadn't seen this mechanic before. I haven't played all of the Octo expansion yet. Ooh. I got to get to that as well. But I imagine it's in there. The Blobobber is really powerful. That was unfortunate. Okay, so then the water level drops, and suddenly you have more areas that you can spread ink on. This is a pretty complex Shifty Station, and I still haven't figured out the best way to approach it. I basically use my typical, go for stuff, spread ink everywhere, rush in, do all the things. Oh! Ooh, Solid is trying to start a Minecraft server, but having trouble. Okay, so yes, Zershade, as Heron points out, would be a good person to talk to. I can only say that I've used a few different servers, and there are definitely advantages to going with a paid server provider, and one that's fairly established, one that might cost a little bit, but honestly, I would say unless you're incredibly tech inclined, it's worth the extra support and the stability. That said, if you know maybe someone who hosts, I've gone that route before, and there are advantages to that as well, such as a lot easier tech support, because you just contact your friend and it's like, hey, something's happened, I don't know what to do. And things typically can be sorted a little more easily that way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we did win. Oh, good. I really didn't think that was going to be a win, but cool. 49.3 to 40.6. As Lunar Lex says, it is complex, but also a very strategic map. Haven't played it in a while, so I don't know, Lunar Lex says. Harem says, I've got to be right back because a friend's dog is outside and it's raining, so I said I'd go and get the dog, so I'll be back in about 30 minutes. All right. All right. Well, I hope that you are able to find the dog and don't get soaked in the process. And my friend Retro Edition, welcome on in. Those of you who don't know, Retro Edition, big fan of his because he's a heck of a nice guy. We met through the Cowlitz Gamers for Kids Retro Video Game Convention. He had a booth there, he was selling stuff, and Little Mana still plays with a Mario doll that Retro was so kind to give her. So Definitely very, very sad that I'm going to be moving further away from Cowlitz, but I actually have talked to Ms. Manna and do intend to go to Cowlitz this next year, even despite the fact that it'll be a longer drive. And speaking of the move, I was asked about it by Dark Solid X. A little update for you all. We have, if you've been following in Discord, I actually mentioned this in the prayer requests section. Definitely was a little bit concerned because we hadn't heard anything back about the inspection, and everything sort of depends on the inspection. And our realtor says, now don't get shocked. This is yesterday. This is one of the most ridiculous inspection reports that I've come across. And her support staff, who have been pouring through it, said, I don't think that they understand what an inspection is or what an inspection report is. So the bad news is this. Without going into too many details, there were just some pretty ridiculous things mentioned in the report. And we don't know because there is a little bit of a language barrier. Perhaps that's partly to blame. This is a language barrier, possibly with the potential buyers, but definitely with the realtor they're using. Also, it may just be kind of a bad inspector, which we suspect, because there were things that rubbed us the wrong way, like dirty fingerprints on all of the attic access panels, and dirt they tracked into the house and things like that. It just we've had a lot of contractors in our house, a lot of people in the house over the last few months, and most people either take off their shoes or put those little bags on their shoes, or at least are mindful enough to try to make sure they shake everything off, and they'll clean up afterwards if they make a mistake. Anyways, but this inspection report actually had things like hanging a door in one of the closets. So for those of you who've seen the little tour of the office space that I use for streaming, you've seen that there's that one section that we removed the door, and instead now it's just shelving that we have all of our kind of batteries and cables and some books and art supplies, just a nice little shelving system. It's not a closet, right? So that door, it used to be just a hanging mirrored door, but with no railing on the bottom, so it just kind of wiggled back and forth. It did have a rail on the top, but that was it. And I can't remember if it was that one or elsewhere, but there was actually a cracked door. I don't know if it was this one or not. But we took it down. I think it was this one, because we took it down and got rid of it. Actually, no. You know what? The cracked one was in our bedroom, but we had replaced our bedroom sliding mirror doors with curtain doors. Seemed to make a lot more sense, better access in. They didn't ask for those to be replaced. They asked for a door here. And it's like, well, that's something you do. Like, like there's no door, They said in the report a couple of the windows didn't have the screens in them, which is true. We had taken the screens out. We have the screens. We'll put them back in. That's not a problem. If we don't have the door, you don't really ask to have a new door installed. They didn't say, replace the door. It was like, get a new door. And that's just a weird thing. I mean, when we bought the house, we had replaced doors and things like that. Anyways, it was kind of just a big hassle. And there were more ridiculous things, like they wanted all of the outlets to be updated to the anti-arcing outlets that you would have in a new home today. But I mean, it's ridiculous. They're like $25 a pop, and that's not an expectation on most home buying right now. It's if you're buying a home that was built before those particular outlets were available, that's not really a thing you ask for. They wanted a whole new heater system, HVAC, and we had just had one installed in the last like 3 years. So they wanted a new one after 3 years. I mean, it was just really ridiculous. So anyway, we're kind of going through all that, and our realtor said, yeah, this is probably one of those things where we would just put a big red X through everything and move on. But anyways, I'm sorry, I kind of going on about that. But I wanted to let you know that's why I've been a little bit off the grid, working on stuff like that. And that's where we're at. So we haven't quite sold our house yet. We're still waiting on all that to get sorted. Monday, we have until Wednesday to respond to the inspection report. So our realtor's working extra hard. She's been great, and hopefully we'll get it all sorted. And maybe we want a good home for the people to move in, but we think it is. And we think they just are asking for a little bit too much. And I suspect maybe it's a situation where they're asking for the moon, hoping for an asteroid, you know? But still, nonetheless, it's a hassle, it's a pain. So that's happening, and then we've got, of course, to move. We're still looking for jobs. Cart before the horse, but we are looking for a house in the new place. We've got some leads. Thankfully, our best lead, which is right across from the in-laws, is being sold by a woman who is not in a real hurry to, to sell until she finds a home. And she's kind of holding the house for us. So that's what we're thinking we'll end up in, most likely, if all goes well. But, you know, it's all contingent on a ton of things, and we need to find a home. So anyways, that's my little update. Right now, I am enjoying some Splatoon 2 and taking my mind off things. My parents are actually on their way up. They're going to be staying with us and watching Little Mana as we wrap up a few other little things. You know, we need to... Ooh, that hurt. We need to pack the rest of the house and the living spaces. I've got 2 more weeks of work. I'm excited for a couple of the events that are coming up. So I'll be ending work here with a bang. And then after that, if we do end up, you know, going with this offer, you know, after all it all works out, then we actually do have until the 10th of July to fully move out. So, more information than you expected, more information than you asked for, but that's what's going on in the life of Mana. I do want to play a little Cadence of Hyrule after this Retro Edition. Have you had a chance to play it? And how are you doing? What's up? Hey, we're doing all right. Oh boy. No! Kenneth got me. We may not make this. Uh-oh. Am I going to Seattle Retro Gaming Expo this weekend? Retro, with everything going on in the house, unfortunately, no. You know, this just, it keeps happening, but this year is not my year for these conventions. Believe me when I say, both, or all 3 actually, Cowlitz, Portland, Seattle, all 3 are conventions I really do want to make. And I've even been thinking about maybe making it to the, or making one of the conventions, you know, down where I'll be. So kind of trying to see how I could start something up on a very small scale. But Cowlitz started that way, you know. Although it was still pretty big from the get-go. John Hancock did a good job. But I am wanting to be involved in that in the future. It's just with these big life changes, it's hard to make that happen. So we're not there yet. But I imagine you're going, hopefully. Perhaps. We'll keep going. I am a unicorn fiend at the moment. I'd like to be a champion. I'd like to be a queen, but we'll see if if we get there. I'm not sure. Do any of you have any preference about me perhaps switching over to Cadence of Hyrule? Maybe when and all that? We put about an hour, well, no, we put about a half an hour in so far to this. So I think I could go another half hour at least. Uh-oh. We're going against the Squid Warriors. Oh, no, we are the Squid Warriors. Oh. And we have a 2-win streak. Are we the Squid Warriors? I have no idea. I missed it. Ah! Ah! Shoot! Arg. It's so bad. Anyway, let's take a look. Over the side of this ledge and find a splat bomb. I think I need to go to Cadence of Hyrule because I'm doing so poorly in this. Oh no. That was so bad. Hey, is my audio okay, by the way? I've been making a lot of adjustments, but ultimately I need to make a few purchases for some significant audio upgrades. That's something I want to do. Just not there yet. Whoa! I apparently got one person. Wow. Awesome. Retro Edition says, I have not... Skipping Super Retro Gaming Expo this year. The I have not, by the way, is referencing Cadence of Hyrule. Skipping Seattle Retro Gaming Expo this year to spend time with family for Father's Day. Awesome. That's good. Yeah, I won't lie. I've sort of forgotten that it is, in fact, Father's Day. Tomorrow. It's just been off my radar. But that's great. Yeah, and I guess, you know, I guess we'll be spending it together as a family as well. I don't think we have any plans, though. We didn't do a whole heck of a lot for Mother's Day either this year, just because we've been so busy with the move and coordinating all of that. And Mr. H, hello! Welcome on in. Welcome. I missed your message there. Sorry about that. How are you this fine Saturday morning? Are you squeaky clean or covered in ink? In other words, have you been playing Splatoon 2 or no? Oh, good. They got him. Cool. I was ready for that. Alright, alright. Ah! Shucks. Oh, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Ah, got him. Cool. Come on, let's dominate this space. We can do it, everyone. Ah! Ah! We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We did it. Oh, yeah. We totally did this. Oh, no, Mr. H says I can't since I don't have a Switch. I'm sorry. Mr. H says, what? Wait. Fathers, when? Where? Retro Edition says work has taken up all of my time. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. I don't love that we're all so busy with work. I don't know. Work should fit into one's life, right? But, alas. Alright, let's go ahead and keep at it. We're getting closer. I love the colors of this Splatfest, by the way. The pinks and blues, really nice. The combination in the background looks fantastic. And just look in the top left corner of the screen, right? Just right above me. I really like that. It's a really pleasing, very 90s color palette. Which actually, maybe that's what they were going for. Unicorns were sort of big in the 90s. What was the name of that company? It was a woman's name. Anne Frank or something like that? Is that what it was? Something Frank, I think. And anyways, it was on everyone's Trapper Keeper. Well, I think it was on every girl's Trapper Keeper. I remember my Trapper Keeper having a skateboarding shark. True story. What was on your Trapper Keeper? Do you know what a Trapper Keeper is? I don't know if anyone knows what a Trapper Keeper is in the chat, except maybe Retro Edition. Oh, man. So So, I'll fill you in. A Trapper Keeper was essentially a binder, but it had a little switch that you'd pull at the bottom to separate the binder part, the clip parts. It was just one little sliding plastic clip. It was all plastic, so it was very cheaply made and often broke. And then the front part had a little flap that went over and had Velcro, so it would keep your papers and everything secure, right? And it had all kinds of artwork on it. I mean, they just got everyone to draw for it and every license imaginable. It was an amazing, amazing thing. Yeah, my shark one, I don't think even made it through a school year, but oh well. That was the only Trapper Keeper I ever owned. Then I went with something that was a little more durable. But oh well. I was always rough on backpacks and binders. I went through a backpack a year in school until I finally decided to buy a quality backpack. And Retro Edition says I've been playing Owlboy and Mario Rabbids lately. Ooh, how are you finding those? I've not yet played Mario Rabbids, but Owlboy is fantastic. I love Owlboy. Really great game. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, that's not great. I was hoping they'd drop down into me, but they didn't. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Boom! No! Shucks. Steel Game says, Mario Rabbids is awesome, and Owlboy. Yeah, those are great. Mr. H says, you're as orange as an orange. Is your character an orange? I am confused and confuzzled. Ah! Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. No! Brick girl. Well done. Retro says, Mario Rabbids turned out to be way more fun than I expected. And I'm loving Owlboy. Well, that's good to hear. I've heard good things about Mario Rabbids, but I've been on the fence. It doesn't seem like my type of game, but you're not the first to tell me that it exceeded expectations, so maybe it's time that I do take the plunge and pick it up. I think it's on sale physically, so that might be worth it. But I'm trying to save up. There's so much coming out. And I did have to pre-order a few things because E3 season came and went like a wrecking ball to our wallets. And I'm really thrilled that I have pre-ordered the Adventures Edition, I think it's called, of Link's Awakening. And the physical collection of mana. Of course I have to get the physical collection of mana because it has Trials of Mana, the newly renamed Seiken Densetsu 3, and our newly translated name of Seiken Densetsu 3. And I'm super, super hyped for that. I even have Collection of Mana on physical Switch cartridge from the Japanese release, thinking that we may never see the physical US release. So Silly Mana went ahead and got it then. Now he's going to get the physical US release. I'm very much looking forward to that. And then I also picked up the Link Amiibo from Link's Awakening. It looks really sweet. It's very plasticky, kind of like the graphics in the game, so I'm looking forward to that. And once Trials of Mana is up for pre-order, I'm sure I'll be picking that up. But I'm hoping we'll see that it will be available with some pre-order bonus somewhere, kind of like what they did with Secret of Mana. Although I hope not what they did with Secret of Mana, which was only offer in-game DLC as your pre-order bonus. I never liked that. I mean, unless it's just a universal thing, I'd rather not get any pre-order bonus at all if it's going to be digital. Just because it does create a weird incentive to buy something without knowing if it's quality. If you know you're going to buy it anyway, cool. I'm definitely going to be getting Trials of Mana no matter what. I have every Mana game, even those that aren't particularly good. And unfortunately in this series there are a few, but anyways. Well, Steel Game says, if two vegans get in an argument, would you still call it beef? It's pretty good. I like that. Maybe it's a carrot, Mr. H says. Steel Games doesn't know. Retro says, I picked up Rabbids for super cheap, and I'm happy. I'm looking forward to Bloodstain at the end of the month. Yes, that does look pretty good. Good Castlevania-like game. I actually recently had a little bit of free time. Well, I didn't really have free time, but I made free time because I really wanted to just relax and veg a bit. I've been going very fast and strong with everything for the moves, so I ended up going through my Steam catalog and finding stuff that I thought, well, I'm not going to stream this, so let's check it out. And I picked up Lords of Shadow, Castlevania Lords of Shadow. It was in my Steam library, and it's the 3D Castlevania reboot that happened a few years back, the PS3 and Xbox 360 era, and it's been really fun. I'm actually very impressed. I've found myself enjoying it a lot. Definitely want to continue it. I've had to set it aside for a little bit just because I'm busy, but it's a mature game, though I haven't really encountered a ton that is incredibly mature. Like, comparing it to some other mature games I've played, including, say, Bayonetta, it's definitely a lot lighter in terms of the mature content. But it's there, and you know, it's still pretty bloody at times, and there is actually some nudity in it, so it's definitely something I warn you all on. But it's so far pretty interesting story-wise, and they have Patrick Stewart as a voice, so that's cool. And it's a pretty fun game. It's actually, I would say, a really excellent take on Castlevania in 3D. Better, in fact, than Castlevania 64. So, yeah. Alright, Retro Edition has to get back to work. Have a great weekend and happy Father's Day. Retro Edition, thank you so much for hanging out for a bit, and right back at ya. And it was really nice to see you. And I hope that we get to see each other at the conventions again in the future. That would be really nice. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna count on it. I know it'll happen, so... Oh, shoot. Anyway, I'll catch you soon. Mr. H says, I've never played a Mana game, so when you were so excited, I was kind of like, huh? Fair enough. But I do enjoy the Mana series. Secret of Mana is absolutely my favorite in it. But the thing about Trials of Mana, which is what I'm going to get in the habit of calling it because that is the official localized name now. The thing about Trials of Mana is it is probably the closest to Secret of Mana in terms of story, look, feel, gameplay, music. Of course, it benefits from being on the same system as Secret of Mana, but it is considered by many to be either tied with or even possibly superior to Secret of Mana. Some people will say just right behind. I would say, having only the experience that I've had with it, I'm really looking forward to playing the official localized version and seeing where it falls after that. Anyways, it's absolutely the most exciting part of E3 for me. I cannot believe that it's happened. No one thought it was going to happen in the Seiken Densetsu community. It just seemed like it was a done deal. But thankfully, Square Enix decided that, hey, it's about time we can localize this and we can put it out on the Switch. And to get a physical copy of it, that's another thing I never expected. Because unless it was going to be on a disc, which I wouldn't have felt as excited for, there's something about having a Switch, game pack, or what was it called? Game card. Switch game card. That's really appealing to me. Unless it was on a disc, I expected it to be digital only. And a disc, again, wouldn't have been as exciting, and digital only would have been amazing, but it still would have not been as exciting. There's something about having a physical game in my collection that still appeals to me to this day. I love the fact that I can, go and pick it off my shelf and play it. Even after the system becomes obsolete, my Ouya has games that I will not be able to play. It's a little rough. Mr. H says, I guess it's kind of like the Banjo thing then. I never thought Banjo would make an appearance anywhere again. Sure enough, he's in Smash. Nintendo pulled out all of the stops this year. That they did. That they did. Yeah, fantastic job done by Nintendo. I would say, without a doubt, Nintendo stole the show of E3. And there were some other highlights, and smaller companies actually had some exciting news, especially Arcade 1-Up. They have my attention for both the Star Wars arcade cabinet and the Ninja Turtles arcade cabinet. Of course, we also have a lot of other smaller teams putting out exciting announcements. I was thinking about doing kind of a wrap-up article on my blog, if I get a chance, just to share what I would consider to be the highlights. And for those of you who missed a lot of E3, weren't able to be there for everything, I'd like to do a little summary so that you don't have to go pouring through all of the content. I watched more than I usually do this year, and it was totally worth it. I listened to a lot of it whilst I was doing other things, but yeah, a lot of great announcements. Companies were really trying their best. I'm excited to see what the PS5 is going to be like and what things Sony might be working on that they haven't shared with us, but they may not be working on much that we don't know already. So I don't begrudge them for not having an E3 presence. I think it was still a little bit unfortunate, especially for big Sony fans. E3 is just a time of year that you want new news, especially for your platform of choice. And if that happens to be a Sony console, then this wasn't as exciting for you this year. Sure, you got some news on Final Fantasy VII's remake, and some games are cross-platform that were revealed, but yeah, it was a miss. Oof. There's a lot of splatting going on here. Fire, hello! How are you doing? Welcome on in. A dude is trying to steal my Fortnite account? That is not good. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that there is a contact that you could use. I would absolutely recommend not delaying at all. Go ahead, use that. Put a stop to your account. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, that person has changed the email. That is also not good. If your credit card or anything is attached to the account, you need to contact your bank and say that there's a fraudulent activity on your card, and keep a log of every transaction that has been made. But don't stop. Don't even hang out in the stream. Really, go and take care of that now. That is not something to mess around with. Again, if any credit card is attached, yours or anyone else's, you definitely need to act on it now. Contact your bank. They should be able to put a stop to it and reimburse you if you have some credit protection. But, yeah. Wait. No? Oh, yeah, I missed something. Fireshard says, he said that I changed his email. So one of my friends saw me sign in and sent an email to Epic saying he hasn't been on in 2 weeks and that someone changed the email. Oh, he was saying that someone changed the email. I see. I'm okay. Sorry, I did misread that. My apologies there. But you definitely should. Oh, Fireshard says he's claiming that I stole his account. A friend of yours is saying that? Or it's this random person is saying that they're trying to steal your account. Oh, either way. One way or another, Mr. H says you've got to get it sorted out. Absolutely. All right. Email bot said they don't check it anymore. No, there's definitely going to be a contact for Fortnite for the developers. Well, who are the developers? I can't remember. Absolutely, there's going to be a way to get in touch with them. Whether it's email or even possibly a phone number. A lot of companies, they do a good job of hiding it, but they actually do have an email or have a phone number available on their site for customer support. And in a situation like this, where an account and possibly money is on the line, then that would be worth a phone call for sure. Ah! Oh gosh, they got me. Epic Games, thank you. Oh, you have two-factor authentication? Good, good, Fireshard. All right, well then you should actually be okay. They haven't apparently gotten into your account. Well then how did it show you as online when you weren't in the game? I don't know. But I do want to point something out. I know we're talking about something that's not fun and everything, and I don't mean to pile it on, but I actually do ask that any acronyms that are commonly associated with a swear, as the one like laughing my face off, because it's often associated with a word I wouldn't want used, I prefer not to be used, you know, something like lol or raffle would be fine, but that acronym I tend to try and steer away from. So if you wouldn't mind, I sure would appreciate it. Not a problem, Fireshard. Just trying to keep things nice, friendly, and appropriate here. That is all. Alright. So, other than that, Fireshard, how are things going? Have you been able to do anything fun in the last few days? Do you have any plans for the weekend? Oh boy. Ah! Yes! And dust is dust. Oh, gosh. Ugh. Okay. Oh! I was supposed to have them. Darn it. Shoot. Ah. You been good? That's great to hear, Fireshard. You're taking a summer cooking class. Awesome. Those are great skills to have. Sounds really exciting. I wish I was better at cooking and baking myself. They say baking is easy, just follow the recipe. I can't follow the recipe. Whoa, agent. Wah! Oh gosh. Well, at least I held them at bay. That's it. 3 seconds left. We're done. Ooh. Mr. H says I had a weird dream this morning. I don't want to repeat. But if that counts as an event, cool. Baking is pretty easy compared to cooking, Mr. H says. I suppose you're probably not wrong, but I find both to be a little difficult. I'm not the best at either. Let's put it that way. Alright, well we're actually doing pretty good because we have been on a roll. I'm going to keep going until things start to slow down. This has been about an hour, but I'm willing to plow through a little bit more. Cadence of Hyrule isn't going anywhere. I would like to make it... Oh, wait a minute, I just realized I'm Unicorn Defender. I still have to make it to Champion and then to Queen. I might make it to Champion and then switch over. Unless people are fine with this. And welcome back, Harem. Welcome back. Yeah, it's tough. I've been really feeling rusty streaming lately. I appreciate you hanging out with me because I've felt so rusty. With everything going on, I just don't feel my streams are up to the quality I want them to be. I don't know. I'm hoping that I can bring it back after the move. I can make changes to really hone in on the best I can do and make it stick, but... Aram says you're just feeling rusty because you're old. Well, I mean... I suppose you're not wrong. I can't argue with that, but... Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. So, all right. Oops. Hold on. There we go. I'm also rusty because I don't have the controller in my hand. Harem says that he got wet. I told you not to, Harem. I don't know. You don't listen to me, I guess. Getting those booyahs out there. Still got to get used to that mechanic. Arg! Hey, I need to get compression on my mic. That's another thing I want to do. I've been looking at some solutions to increase my audio quality. I do have a little bit of sound suppression right now. Noise suppression, I should say. And the reason I have that is because I do have a little bit of an audible hiss on my audio setup right now, and I think it's because of the analog to digital conversion. It's my mixer, I believe, going through a pretty inexpensive sound card. So I have that, and maybe it's not the best. I'd rather actually have it off because it does alter the sound of my voice a little bit. But perhaps for the better, I don't know. And then I do want to add a compressor to it. So I have looked at some other alternatives, some plugins and things that I could use that might be better than what I'm currently using. And of course, I'm looking at some hardware solutions down the line. Better mic, a better audio interface. This mic is actually pretty decent, but I don't think it has a lot of headroom, and that's why you get that little bit of hiss. It's actually probably the mic in addition to what I was talking about before, the digital to audio, or analog to digital conversion. But that's part of streaming, you know. I also have ideas for improving my camera quality, but I'm waiting to buy things until after the move. So once the move happens, I'll check my account. Once I have a job, then I'll check my account and make some of these purchases. I do have a few things though to share with all of you in an upcoming video that are pretty exciting purchases, but I'm not going to reveal anything more just yet. Oh gosh. 19 days until Harem's birthday. Happy birthday, Harem, in advance. We'll definitely have to try and sing you happy birthday. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Ah, we got this. We got this in the bag. Yes, Mr. H, we are moving that far away. We will need new jobs. That's right. We're moving roughly 8 hours away. It is, in fact, out of state. So it's going to be tough. But yes. All right. We're getting closer to Champ. Making our way. I still am really interested in playing Cadence of Hyrule. But not a lot of people are mentioning in chat whether they want me to stick with Splatoon 2 or switch over. So I don't know what to do. If I switch over, should I also perhaps maybe put... Maybe I'll stop the stream and then I will change the title and everything and restart so it'll announce for people that that's the case. Maybe I'll do that. But I'll wait a little bit. I'll keep playing this. Rather right. It's so good to have you here in the stream. Hey, it's Splatfest 2 and this is crazy. Oh wait. Hey, it's Splatfest 2 and this is crazy. But here's a narwhal. So what's up, Artie? Okay, that was a push. Nice. Ooh, Mr. H says, well, if you ever come by Texas, come down and say hi, and I'll buy you a Whataburger. A Whataburger? Whataburger. I've heard it before. I actually have some family in Texas, and we might visit them in the not too distant future. So let me know if that offer still stands. I will go ahead and let you know when we're in the area, and if it's, you know, near where you are, cool. I'd love to do a Mana meetup. I want to do more of them. And I don't know if there are any other friends of Mana who are from Texas, but boy, that would be cool. Get a whole gang together, you know? Oh, I should have used my special. Brother Ripe says, Waterburger bleh, that sounds messy. What a burger. Mr. H says, it is actually kind of messy. Right? So, yeah. Oh, boy. Oh, owie. Ouch. How is everyone doing today? Rather Ripe, how are you, my friend? Rather Ripe is an excellent streamer as well. I don't know that he's been particularly active lately, but he's very chill. He's family friendly. He plays some Splatoon 2. He plays other things as well. Minecraft. Occasionally games that maybe aren't so family friendly. He and Dark Solid X are also members of Selecting Start. So great people. They obviously made it to that level, right? Oh, come to Northeast England and then we can meet up. Harem. Oof. Don't tempt me. If money was not a thing, I'd be there tomorrow. Hey, Mana fam. Let's spend Father's Day in England. There will be a trip there, though, Harem. Mark my words. We've actually talked about a trip. We'd like to go, oh, I don't know when, maybe in a few years or so, and do another trip to Ireland, England, Scotland, if we can swing at Wales. I'm sure you could give me a slap or two from the abuse I give you, Harem says. Just a nice, you know, kind of like whack. No, Harem, you've been an incredible friend, and I really appreciate you, your support. Just chatting with you has always been a blast, and I'm really glad we met. So I wouldn't hit you too hard. I was thinking that, Rather Ripe. Rather Ripe says I've been on hiatus due to family issues, so no problem. But Rather Ripe is hoping to get a stream or two in, and might play a less family-friendly game every so often, but I'm always a family-friendly streamer. See? Right on. Oh, Matthew, you're too good. You're too good. I'm basic. Oh, big stretch. Ugh. Harem says a nice little backhander. Harem has been on hiatus since the start of the year for streams, so no worries. You've been busy. Work's gotcha. Working. It's amazing how that works. Ooh, Steel Games took a trip to England in London and Cambridge. Cool. Those are both pretty prominent cities, places I would want to go. I actually think I have been in Cambridge, but only for a little bit. Was it Cambridge? Yeah, it was Cambridge. Yeah, I think. I'd have to go back and double check, but I spent a day in Cambridge. I had a extended layover on my way to Italy, I think, from Ireland. I think that's what it was. But that was also almost 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago, yeah. No, yeah, oh, over 10 years ago. I'm old. A trip to England would be neat. There we go. Next Mana meetup. Everyone, let's fly to England. That would be fun. Man, we keep getting Camp Triggerfish. Ooh. Whoa. That's a hard one to say. We keep getting Camp Triggerfish. Boom. Got it. I'll show you who can say your name. Oh, why are words so hard? You're not even that old, Mr. H says. I know. I'm a youngin'. Oh, man. Arg. Alright. We gotta keep working towards Unicorn Champion. We might just leave it at that and then continue our quest for Queen off air so we can get a little cadence in. But we shall see. We shall see. They have been doing a lot over here. Not good. Hooray, not old club, Mr. H says. Uh-oh. Oh, Harem. Harem has been hit by the dreaded auto mod. Only worse are the Decepticons. Alright. Here we go. Let's cover some ground, shall we? That's what we want. That's what we want. Let's paint it blue. Oh boy. Boom. Splat bacon, you been splatted. You're bacon. Ah! Oh gosh. Oh golly. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make that out alive. Make it out alive. There we go. Yeah, words are getting harder. Like I said, I'm feeling rusty. Oh well. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me, everyone. And just, I really do feel like I'm almost starting from square one, getting back into the habit of streaming, and my skills have sort of atrophied, and I get the sense that, you know, it's also been a busy time, but people have also found other people to hang out with and watch, and that's great. But it does mean that I almost feel that taking any sort of break, whether it's short or prolonged on Twitch, is actually a huge risk and detrimental to any kind of growth or sustainability of a channel, and that's unfortunate. So the fact that you are hanging out with me and the fact that you're continuing to believe in me and support me really does mean a lot. I don't take it for granted. I do, however, take for granted wins in Splatoon 2, and I thought we had that one. So, boo. But I was MVP, so that's kind of cool. Getting a lot of points, that's also cool, but we're only halfway to getting to champion. But here we go. Final ability chunk unlocked. What are we going to get? Wow. So, not great. Let's nope out of here. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these ability chunks. And that way I've got them stored up. So I'm going to scrub my shirt and then we'll see. Oh gosh. I still have my bot talking about the Nintendo Direct. I'm going to have to change that. Talk about Rusty. Alright, let me go ahead and change that now while I'm thinking about it. Done. Okay. Thank you for that. All right. Let's see here. Transformers something evils. Oh, I think oh, this is the whole intro song, is it? The whole theme song here, but I actually don't know how it goes. I've never actually heard the full theme song, believe it or not. And as a result, I think it might be a good opportunity to pretend that I know the theme song And let me go get my ukulele. I'm going to put those lyrics to music without knowing how the song actually goes. In fact, folks, I think we might do this with the guitar. Oh, but I have to get my pick. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and, of course, lower this audio right here. And Harem says, nice. Get that strap working there. So let me tune up. It's been a little while in the case. Lunar Lake is back. Perfect. Great timing. Because here we go. I don't know what to do for this. Let's see. It's got to be a pretty like... No. Transformers, something's evil watching over you, coming from the sky above. And there's nothing you can do, prepare to strike. There'll be no place to run when you're caught within the grip of the evil unicorn. Transformers, more than meets the eye. More than meets the eye. More than meets the eye. Transformers, robots in disguise.
Thanks so much for hosting.
Strong enough to break the bravest heart, so we have to pull together. We can't stay the worlds apart. To stand divided, we will surely scroll up, scroll up, scroll up. Fall until our darkest hour, when the light will save us all. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, robots in disguise. Autobots will wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Transformers,
Someone was
Transformers,
in the
it's
pub.
judgment
The tracks
day.
go off in this
Now we've
direction.
made our
Look, sir,
stand.
followers.
Now the powers of darkness have been driven from our land. The battle's over, but the war has just begun. And this way it will remain till the day when all are one. Transformers, 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 more than meets the eye. Transformers, I. Oh dear. Oh gosh. Well, Paste, welcome on in. Thank you for joining the Friends of Mana. This was just a goofy thing that we decided to do because I don't know. It was also terrible. I'm also rusty musically at the moment. Thank you for the host,
someone
JP.
just hosted you.
There were a few rough spots in there, but I think we got through it. I didn't quite know what to do with it. I was struggling to find the chords I wanted. There we go. It was really cool. Good. JP. Yeah, so. Transformers, something's evil. watching over you, coming from the sky above, and there's nothing you can do. And prepare the strike, there'll be no place to run when... Oh gosh, what am I trying to do here? Hold on. That's what I want to do. There we go. C. Prepare the strike, there'll be no place to run. There we go. Hold on. Here, we got this, right? Transformers, something's evil watching over you, coming from the sky above, and there's nothing you can do. Prepare the strike, there'll be no place to run when you're caught within the grip of the evil unicorn. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Oh, Transformers, robots in disguise. Strong enough to break the bravest heart. So we have to pull together, we can't stay worlds apart. To stand divided, we will surely fall, until our darkest hour, when the light will save us all. Oh, 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 Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, robots in disguise. Oh, 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 Transformers, oh yeah. Autobots, oh, they wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Oh, 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 oh. Transformers, Transformers, it's Judgment Day. And now we made our stand, and now the powers of darkness have been driven from the land. Well, the battle's over, but the war has just begun, and this way it will remain till the day when we are done. Oh, Transformers, 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 more than meets the eye. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, more than meets the eye. There we go. So that I was starting to get into that there. Jenna, welcome on in. That's what I wanted to do. I like that. I was starting to get good. I like that. I can remember that. It's just capo 5th fret. It's a little A minor to E minor. And then C for the chorus. Back to the E minor, and you kind of throw a little some fills and things in there. But we really landed on something, everyone. Oh no, that song was butchered. Aram says, I like it. It's better than the original. The first verse I still need to work on though. Hold on. Transformers, something evil's watching over you, coming from the sky above, and there's nothing you can do. Oh, prepare the strike, there'll be no place to run when you're caught within the grip of the evil unicorn. Oh, 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 oh. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, robots in disguise. Transformers. All right, everyone's leaving. So I gotta get back in the game. I gotta get back in the game because everyone's like, I'm done. I gotta head out of here. Oh, jeez. Well, anyways, Paste, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you're all doing well. Jenna, I'm so sorry you're not feeling better. And Mr. H has some clips now. Awesome. But I definitely made some critical errors, but I feel like it's all right. All right. Why not put the original theme song on using Google to see what it's meant to sound like? Oh no. Well, actually, I tend to stay away from stuff like that because I don't want to get any copyright strikes. That's really the main thing. So I don't think I will, but I'll have to check that out later. I personally, though, think if it didn't sound like what I just did, missed opportunity. So Jenna, you're not feeling sick, but you're just in a lot of pain. Either way, I'm sorry. My hoping that you feel better is for that pain. I definitely don't want that. Oh wait, hold on. Let's go back here. No. Scrub slots is what I wanted to do. Oh, it's your braces. Oh, Jenna, okay. You have a checkup this Wednesday for your kidney stones? Okay, Harem. You should check it out. It didn't sound like what you did. The OG theme is pretty super 80s. Okay. Oh, you know what? I hope... Alright. We tried a few things. I'm hoping I didn't mess up because I bet the noise suppression probably made that not sound so great. Shoot. Oh, now I want to go back and listen to it. Uh-oh. Anyway, I'll do it later. But we might have to do it one more time. Wait, okay, everyone indulge me. We're gonna do it one more time. I feel like it. Oh boy, everyone's like done. I'm so sorry. All right, we're gonna take another little break by a little musical interlude, shall we? Mr. H. Oh gosh, check the clips. I know, but I kind of just want to do it again. I want to do it again. I'm starting to like understand how to do it, because it's hard. It was just like a wall of text, and you're like, I don't know where I should be stopping, where the rhymes are, but then I kind of figured it out. Okay. So right now, I've taken noise suppression off. You can actually probably hear a little bit of that noise if you up the volume. But here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. If you have another song you'd like me to completely destroy, just let me know. Transformers, something evil's watching over you, coming from the sky above, and there's nothing you can do. Oh, prepare to strike. Was that how I was doing it before? I feel like I was doing something different. Transformers, something evil's watching over you, coming from the sky above, and there's nothing you can do. Oh, prepare to strike. There'll be no place to run when you're caught within the grip of the evil unicorn. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, robots in disguise. Oh, strong enough to break the bravest heart. So we'll have to pull together. We can't stay worlds apart. To stand divided, we will surely fall. Until our darkest hour, when the light will save us all. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, robots in disguise. Oh, Transformers. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons. Oh, Transformers, Transformers, well, it's Judgment Day, and now we've made our stand. And now the powers of darkness have driven from our land. The battle's over, but the war has just begun. And this way it will remain till the day when we all are one. Oh, Transformers, Transformers, oh, oh. Transformers, Transformers, oh, oh. Transformers, more than meets the eye. Transformers, 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 A few little botched areas, but I think we're getting there. I think we're getting there. Now we've got a song for you to destroy. I like this version too. Hair needs to chill. I'm ruining it. I'm ruining it. I'm ruining the song. All right, anyways, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Okay. John Paul O'Keefe, thanks. I'm glad you liked it. It was a thing. It was a thing. All right. Mr. H is gonna do it again. Bring it back again by the Stray Cats. I don't even know that. JP says I like it. Thank you so much. All right. Well, anyways, this had fallen asleep. Let's go ahead and hop back in to the Splatfest, trying to get a little bit more points in terms of our support for the unicorns. I'm aiming for Unicorn Champion, and Cadence of Hyrule could come. I don't know. That would be cool, but we'll see. All right. So let's do this here. So JP, how are you doing? Shout out to JP, great streamer friend. We're going to be playing Splatfest together. Although, JP, did you know that the Splatfest that we were going to collaborate on is next month? Wait, what? I broke on Mr. H's screen? Uh-oh. That's not good. Man, I really want to like do a cover of that now. But anyways, it was a thing I did. I'm messing around, I'm fooling around, I'm trying different things. I have to do more of that because I've kind of gotten stale, I think. Mr. H is back. Okay, good. Cool. So, but yeah, JP, so I was thinking that wait, am I broken still? What do you mean by broken? Hang on. Car9, hello! Welcome on in, my friend. I froze in place, Mr. H says. Okay, but I'm better now. Car9, welcome, my friend. How are you? And Harem says, I wonder what mana would do if I actually got this game. I would be so happy. I would jump up and down, and I would ask to play with you. But, that being said, I don't think you're going to do it. I really don't. This is also one of my favorite stages. I'm really excited that we get to play this and wrap up the stream with this. I don't know. Cadence of Hyrule still really interests me, though. Urgh. I'm not sure if I can maybe extend my stream a little bit. I do actually have a voice chat I need to make, so maybe I'll throw in a little extra stream. I don't know. I really don't know. I have to check with the family, talk it through. I'm itching to play some Cadence. Maybe I could do a little tonight. Maybe I could do a little bit this afternoon. I'm not sure. And I also kind of am not sure if I want to stream Cadence necessarily all the way through. So many decisions to make when it's hard to make decisions, and of course, there's so much going on. Ugh. Hey, we're really rocking this one right now, so let's keep it up. Go team, go team, go. Uh-oh. Whew. Oh boy. Yeah, that's the way we do things like that. Woo! And out of there. I messed that up. Harem says I can't stream it because I don't have a capture card. I know that, but oh, Mr. H says buys one for Harem. Now go stream it. Yeah. Unfortunately, that can't happen yet. Until the day Harem realizes that he loves Splatoon 2, and he becomes a full-time Splatoon 2 streamer, and gets a capture card and everything, right? I feel like that's gonna happen. Ah, shucks. Darn, darn, darn. Double DC, I see no wonder, Carnine says. Oh, is it? Oh, one on both sides, though, actually. Oh, boy. Get out of there. Oh, boy. All right. That seemed like not the brightest move to use that right then. But I can't make choices for you. Are they coming back? I'm really confused. Wait, this is my side. Oh, I got totally spun around. Oops. Oopsies. That's not good. Mr. H says I really like the Mana version of the song. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, I think we won. And it was 48.9 to 41.8. Thank you so much. So anyway, Carnine, what are you up to today? Mr. H is asking about a random emote? I don't know. Some of the random emotes have come in. I don't know. Carnine says, then there was a third disconnect at the end? Was there? I didn't even catch that. I did not even catch that. Oh, Carnine says I did a little Breath of the Wild on 100%. Very cool. Sounds fun. Mr. H says, what is this and why do I have it? I think that could be an emote for Pride Month. Is that one that is unlocked? Pride Lion Hey. I bet it is an emote for Pride Month. I think so. Harem says, I'm busy watching kids react to retro TV and just saw kids react to Transformers. Now I'm watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, that's fun. Yes, Car9 also has, what is this? Pride Cheers. There we go. I have not actually looked at my emotes for a little bit because I have not been able to be on Twitch for that long, so ugh. Anyway, let's see how we get here. How far we get. The kids react are funny, Mr. H says. Yes, indeed. Alright. So I really like this shifty station. I mentioned this before, but this is really cool. A lot of good stuff here. Ah! Whew! Oh, that was really pretty intense. Didn't know if I was going to make it on that one. Yes! Woo! On a roll! Wah! Ah, squid got me. Let's see if I can do better. I got a couple spots off the start, but not super great. Wah! There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of strategy involved with this one because you have to make sure that you keep these platforms all charged up or else you lose all that terrain. And others can come in and, of course, add it to theirs. Of course, that one doesn't add any terrain, but it does create a little barrier. So it's a really interesting mechanic. I like it a lot. Definitely. Oh, boy. Definitely enjoying this one. Bye. That's for getting me before, Squid Candy. Alright, and then you suddenly have a lot more area to cover, so it's pretty cool. I do not think Squid Candy saw that one coming. Just gonna throw that out there. Whoa! I did not see this coming either. Oh boy. Oh boy. And... boom! Sorry, Bob. Oh no! Squid Candy! Shoot. Yeah, this map is really neat. What is my favorite version of TMNT, Mr. H says? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, the arcade game. That's my favorite. But honestly, I don't think that the cartoon back in the day really holds up that well. I know Blasphemy, I'm sorry. I think Harem has just unfollowed. I don't think it holds up that well today. I do think that the Nickelodeon animated one was pretty good from what I saw. I haven't seen the newest one. I really don't have a solid answer for that, but for me, it would definitely have to be the Turtles in Time arcade game that stands out most in my mind for Turtles. And the live-action movies also kind of stand out in my mind a little bit, but I don't know that much about all of the different versions and series and things. If you just meant the TV shows, I guess I'd probably, right now, say the Nickelodeon version, because it was just kind of unique and fun, and again, I haven't seen the most recent, so I don't know. I got 7 splats that round, not too bad. Harem says, I agree, it doesn't hold up, but the Fox Kids 2003 version is the best. Oh, that's right, I don't think I've seen that one. But that's the one where their redesign is a little bit more like angular and like tough and stern, right? I'm pretty sure. I think. I don't know. Hey, we're getting closer to champion, so that's good. Hey, Chronolox, welcome on in. How are you doing? Hope you are well. The theme song is cool. I actually don't know the theme song for that, so I don't know what to say. But Chrono, thank you for being here. And Ardelia, good morning to you. How are you? Artie, you asked me which of the two teams I would be supporting, and the long and short of it is I posed the question to the family, and Little Mana chose Unicorn, and how can you say no to that? Also, I kind of was leaning towards Unicorn anyways, but but Little Mana chose Unicorn. So I also think, you know, as mentioned in the title of this stream, you can't ride a narwhal, but you can ride a unicorn. So I love this shifty station, Artie. What do you think of it? Isn't it cool? I think it's a lot of fun. Neat mechanics all around. Definitely a fan. I'm gonna cause mischief and mayhem. Oh boy! Oh boy! Run! Woo! Oh gosh, no! I thought I was gonna get Lacey, but nope, I did not. Oh, Chrono Lox has jumped out of a green pipe. Nice. Artie says I picked mainly because of the color of ink. I like it too. I need to earn my queen title today. Well, Artie, I do too. I'm only halfway to champion now, and then I'll have all of champion to get to queen. But I would like to get there. This is one, being the penultimate spot fest, that I'd like to get a full queen rank on. I'm not sure. But I also really want to try out Cadence of Hyrule, and I'm running out of time to do that. I wonder if I can sneak in a little extra stream, a little extra bonus stream time. I don't know. If people really want that, I might just have to do that. Nice. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, run, 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 run! Oh, run, run! Doing terrible. All the games, so little time. I definitely get it. I definitely get it. Chrono, how are you today? Artie, what are you up to? You just starting your day? And if so, I'm so jealous. Today was a really tough day. Some of you may have noticed. I apologize for this, but in terms of waking up, it was a rough day. I did not want to wake up, and I ended up starting 5 minutes later than normal because I pushed my snooze on my alarm too many times. Thought I could make it, just barely didn't. So had to add that extra 5 minutes to the clock. But oh, sleeping in sounded so good. I've been so busy with all of the moving things, the whole. Oh, I went into this earlier, Artie, but all the hassle with right now the inspection, and the inspection report was just ridiculous. So our realtor's helping us through that. Not really a great inspector, we're pretty sure, and then also either the realtor or the people, because apparently the people might have contributed to the inspection report, like basically their findings and what contingencies they want and all that stuff. Basically, it was pretty ridiculous. So, not a very good thing. And this is not a very good thing. Look at that. We got clobbered. Artie's going on Splatoon in a minute. Perfect. Artie says I stayed up super late. Just got up about 15 minutes ago. I don't want to be up. Oh no. Why'd you stay up so late, my friend? Sleep's important. We're getting there. We're getting there, folks. Hey, Nicholas, welcome on in. How are you? Happy Saturday to you. We played a little guitar earlier, by the way, Artie. Oh, you're playing a game with some friends? Okay, well, that's a good reason. That's a good reason. Yeah, we played a little bit of the theme song to Transformers, done in an acoustic style. Oh dear, the things we do. But we have to, maybe we're just warming up to a musical stream. That's maybe what we need to do, right? Anyways. Sleep is for nerds, Mr. H says. Not fair. Harem says he butchered the original Transformers theme. And Mr. H says he did not. Nicholas says, good, what about you? I'm doing well. I wish there was more time. Ugh. Also, what if... I don't know. Ugh. I'm sorry. To be real with y'all, I'm still shaking this feeling of being rusty and streaming. I want to be better. Anyway. Just gotta shake out of this and give it my all. But with so much going on, I think I'm I'm tired. I'm just worn out. Not from streaming. I still love streaming, don't get me wrong, but just in general, with so many things in life right now, I'm just tired and worn out. So honestly, you know, your kind words are I know I shouldn't need them, but it does help. It does keep me feeling a little more positive about things, because otherwise when you're feeling this, it's easy just to kind of get a little down. And I think maybe that's where I'm at. It's not anything that doesn't happen regularly. You know, life is full of ups and downs, and there's times when you're just tired and worn out, but it does impact my streaming. I don't want it to impact my streaming, but I think it does. And again, it's this feeling of trying to reconnect with people, trying to get back into the habits of streaming, remembering how to do certain things. I'm more aware now of things I'd like to improve. It's the latter effect of self-improvement. You know, you reach the next step, right? And at that point you go, oh, things are pretty good, you know, I've done a good thing, I've gotten to this point, we're on a roll. But then you start slowly becoming more and more aware that you'd like to be on the next step up, and that there's some things that you see now that you didn't see before that you'd like to improve on. And that's where I'm at. I do want to improve on audio. I want to improve on some of my visuals. I'd like to improve on my commentary, because I think it's getting a little bit crowded. I'd like to improve on my connection with everyone in the chat. Hey, you know what? I think I just want to improve on everything. That's where I'm at. I just want to improve on everything, no matter what it is. But of course, all of these improvements take time. Oh, you didn't have your ink full. There we go. Ah! Ah! Yes. No. No, 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 no. I think we got this one. I think we got this one, everyone. I want to improve on improving. That's right, Chrono. Mr. H says, life gets hard sometimes. We all know that. Chill, Mana. Take your time. Doesn't impact your gameplay, obviously. You're killing this match. Thank you so much. At least I was for a bit. That's right. I think I did pretty well. I'm pretty proud of that one. I ended up being second MVP. Few splats there. Yeah. Improve the improvements made while improving, Mr. H says. Anyway. Well, thank you all for being here and hanging out with me. Cadence of Hyrule, definitely still on my list. I would like to hop into that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to today, but I would like to at least get to Champion in this and Queen later if possible. I don't know. We'll have to find out. I do have a meeting with one of the Selecting Start crew at noon, and we're going to discuss a few behind-the-scenes things. So that's coming up. Oh, and look at that. Harem was able to keep their wits about them and do a barrel roll to avoid the wormhole. But please, you know, one of the things I would like to ask is if you have suggestions. You know, if you even want to share something, you say, you know, Mana, this just isn't doing it for me right now. You know, this is bothering me, or I'm not enjoying this aspect of your community or your streams, please do let me know that. I know that that's asking for a lot because we don't like sharing negativity with, or comments that might seem negative with friends, but please do, because that's the only way I'm going to know what people are thinking and how I can grow. And I do ultimately want to push for partner and to make streaming be a bigger part of my life. And of course, right now I don't have a job, so well, I do. I have a job for 2 more weeks, but after that I won't have a job. So thinking about how this could be sustainable is something that's on my mind and something that is important to me. And again, I won't know unless you tell me. And I won't know the things that are good unless you tell me. So there you go. If you have something negative to say, you can always say a positive as well. Chrono, I have not yet played Cadence of Hyrule. I did download it. I am still thinking about playing it today. I would like to probably after a little bit of a break. Uh-oh. And my controller has a low battery warning here, so that's not good. That might be our official end to the Splatoon 2 segment of this stream. I don't know how I'd feel about using the Joy-Cons. I'm not really great at playing Splatoon 2 with the Joy-Cons. I could, though. I certainly could. Mr. H says, you know what? I don't like the harem aspect of your streams. Can you ban, please? Which I know is just because Mr. H is talking about liking the song I did, the version of the Transformers, and harem's giving me flack for it. It's all playful and fun, I know that. Otherwise, I wouldn't have said it. Harem says he wouldn't ban one of his old mods. It's true. I don't know if I could. It would take a lot for me to ban harem. As Mana sneakily presses the ban button just for fun. Or would he, Mr. H says. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I've never played Crypt of the Necrodancer. We actually, if you look at my tweet today, I actually wrote that I'd like to play a little Cadence of Hyrule on stream. I just haven't yet. So I might try and do that a little bit later today. Running out of time because I do want to fight for Team Unicorn. Keep all of this going strong. But, not what I was hoping for. And, alright, well, that's fair enough. Whatever. Wow, there is just so much pink all around. Not good. Alright. These colors do make me happy, though. I like the blue, and the pink looks really good with it. Very nice and chill, kind of cool colors, and makes me think 90s. Alright. What do we get? How are we doing? It's a win by about twice as much, so actually, hey, yay us. That's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. But only third in terms of rank, so apparently it was the others who were holding that, but oh well. Chrono says, I think Mana made a way for me, to get banned if you need one, yeah. Timed out anyway, Chrono. Uh-oh. Moobot timed out Chrono. Oh no, you got gotted, Mr. H says. Hey, we're Unicorn Champion now, everyone. Good. Will you look at that? Very nice. So, Artie, are you in the game? Last time you timed someone out, you banned them for 10 minutes, Aram says. That is true. Oops. Oh, gosh. What is your current ranking there, Artie? Hey, Mr. H says. Okay. Oh, I love this stage so much. This is my favorite stage for Rainmaker with the end zap, or I think it was the end zap, but it was whatever had, oh no, I think it was an arrow spray. But it had the weapon, the sub-weapon you could throw, and then it was like on treads, and it would just go straight in front of you, and I had all my speed boosts, and I would just run as quickly as I can, or swim as quickly as I can to the center, grab the Rainmaker, and the rest would be history. Oh gosh. Well, Rachel, that was terrifying. Ah, they got me. Oh, Chrono opened a door and appeared out of nowhere. Well, hello, Chrono. Welcome back from the Nothingverse. Did you find your stay to be exciting? How many years was it in the void? Ah! Rachel got me back. All good. Oh boy. Oh, Rachel. Oh, Rachel. Terrifying Rachel. Reminds me of Artie with her penchant for the roller. Okay. We are not doing super great, actually. We've got a minute left, and we are definitely behind, so let's see. Maybe I can sneak around? Except no, because reasons. Oh my gosh! I can't even sneak around. I mean, we're making a good push, but yikes. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Bob Obler. Hubble. There we go. Jarena, you're down. Down for the count. Let's make our push forward. No! Right into it, too. That is a very powerful weapon. Yikes. Are we going to make it? We could. I'm going to jump over here and hope that they are not going to get splatted right away. Oh, gosh. At least we could maybe catch up in the back area. No, I don't think so. Uh-oh, this is not going to go well. Just cover that little ink right there. Uh-oh. Chrono says, it was 30 seconds here and 30 years in the past. No one believed me when I said both the Red Sox and the Cubs were going to win a World Series. No! We just barely lost. Arg. So disappointing. Oh, nice. You're 101 of 999 to Queen. Hey, we're pretty close there, Artie. Do you want to join forces? I'll do one more game here, and then if you'd like to join forces, I don't think you need a full team, right? So we could start, join up and then continue on, right? We could? All right. So I started this one because I wasn't sure, but after this, I'll hop back and go to the play with friends mode. I think that's right. I think. I don't know. We're getting there. We're making our push. We can do this. Sounds good. Perfect, Artie. So I think my plan right now, just because so much time, of course, has passed with the Splatoon segment of this stream, I think we're going to play Cadence of Hyrule later, if I can do more streaming. So I'm going to try. What I'm thinking of doing is I'll take that break around noon to check in with Weapon X Metsu, and then after that, if I have time, I'll hop into some Cadence of Hyrule. What time later? It would be earlier if possible. Probably maybe as early as 12:30 if I can swing it. Noon was 7.5 hours ago. Oh, harem. I can take a break now, Chrono says. What? What? What is that supposed to mean? Oh no. But then I won't have any of this wonderful Splatoon 2 footage. You won't see me reach Queen with Ardelia. Oh, no. By the way, I just love these shirts. I want to keep my shirt. Ooh, is this unicorn versus unicorn? I wasn't paying attention, but I think it is. Because we do have some odd colors here. Must be unicorn versus unicorn. I think unicorn might get the popular vote. What do you think? What are your expectations? Whoa, Nelly, Alex. That was closer than I wanted it to be. Whoa, Nelly, indeed. Whoa, Nelly, indeed. Whoa, Alex, I'm so sorry. Except, sort of, but not really. Oh, they all got me. They knew where I was. Hey, that's all right, Jose. You don't have to gloat so much. I mean, sheesh. Sportsmanship. Oh, Nelly. All right. Hey, Emrys! How is the mana and the chat? Chat is doing fine. How about you, Chronos says? You should hear the OG song, though, hopefully on stream. Do I have to sing it again? You always get those kinds of people in games. I know. That's unfortunate. Well, Alex, I got you twice. Fair play. So I'm doing well, Emrys. It's good to see you. I'm actually looking forward to playing a little Cadence of Hyrule later. I'm looking forward to playing a little of this with Artie in just a bit and trying to make it to Queen. That would be pretty cool. And otherwise, you know, things in life, I was saying, are, I don't know, busy, full. The inspection process for our house has been a bit of a pain. Lots of stuff. Is there co-op for Cadence of Hyrule, Emrys? No, unfortunately, I would only be able to do a single player. I don't know if there's... Was it online multiplayer? I don't know. I'm not really sure. To be perfectly honest, I downloaded Cadence of Hyrule because I'm super excited for it. And I had some money in the eShop funds. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a very popular thing to stream right now. And that's one of the things I'm struggling with, too. There's a lot of really popular games out there. A lot of people are streaming them on Twitch. And I'm not sure that I am playing the popular games. Cadence of Hyrule is probably one of the few Nintendo games, that and Smash Ultimate right now, that I think are very popular. And I'm going to maybe attribute a lot of any of the success I've had in the past to just happening to play the right games at the right time. I don't know if that's true or fair, but I think that might be the case. And that and amazing people like yourselves who come and say hello and hang out. So I'm not trying to discount that, of course, but oof. Then there's stuff like that. It's hard to come back from that. Oh. Where's this going, Emrys says? I don't know. I'm kind of just sharing some thoughts and feelings right now. I hope you don't mind. It's been good. Things have been all right, but I'm just feeling really worn out. So you asked how I was feeling. That's why I'm answering. But anyway, Cadence of Hyrule. I am thinking I will be streaming some of it later today, but at another point, if I can swing it, if I feel up to it, if it works in the schedules. I'm meeting with Weapon X Metsu at noon, so I'll be talking to him. And, yeah. Anyways, that's all. I don't know. I was talking to another streamer friend. Oh, am I excited to play Cadence of Hyrule? I am excited to play it. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't... I was rambling. I'm not sure I want to play it on stream because... Oh gosh, Artie! What did I do? No! Maybe next game. Artie, I'm sorry. Brain... Ugh, my brain. Ardelia. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Jeez, I didn't even realize what I did. Thank you for pointing that out. Okay, so I'm going through a lot right now. That's it, Chrono. And the support that you all have given me and chatting on the Discord and whatnot has actually been very helpful. It's just a lot. And the thing about Cadence of Hyrule, here's what I wanted to say about that is I don't want to play Cadence of Hyrule on stream because I perceive it to be a popular game at the moment and one that might help me grow as a streamer. Because that feels disingenuous, and it makes me think I would be not enjoying the experience of Cadence of Hyrule as much. And then on the other side, I love streaming for the sake of streaming, but I'm in a weird point where I would like to see if this is something sustainable because I don't have a job lined up, and I'm not getting my hopes up, but I want to figure out ways to work towards that at some point. And, so it's just a lot on my mind that way. It's complicated things for streaming. That's, I think, what it comes down to it. And see, Chrono, things like that that makes me so happy because Chrono says, if you want to play it, play it. I came here more for the person than the game, and those are just my 2 cents. And those are really nice 2 cents to hear, but at the same time, I think I've lost a little confidence that I'm enough. And that's a weird thing to say. But streaming can be pretty difficult on the ego. And I think a healthy ego needs to be at least have some self-assurance and confidence, right? I think my confidence is a little bit broken at the moment. And people have offered me a lot of kind words. People say that they come here for me, that they'll always be here. I'm not sure that I can ask for people to always be here. And what I really want is just to know that I'm doing something that does have purpose and is valuable in some way. And I think I'm needing to refocus on some things, the way that I look at streaming, the way that I approach it. I need to remind myself of why I do it. The mission of Mana, which is bringing people together for a positive and safe place on the internet. All those things. But yeah, Emrys, I know, you and I've talked. It's a thing. He tries so hard to be genuine. We already know he is. Thank you, Emrys. Mr. H says, I usually come here because I like watching you. Aw. Just play. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and hop over to play with Artie. Chrono says, I wonder if Mana is perhaps overanalyzing. I mean, I like the aspect, but I understand. Yeah. Artie, I'll go ahead and create a room. I'll do no password. Straight says, I guess I'm kind of in the same boat. Alright, so Artie, you can hop on in when you are able. Anyone else, by the way, too, who would like to hop on in. I do tend to overanalyze, but I'm also someone who likes to look at statistics and kind of see. And I've sort of flatlined in growth, and of course I took a month off, but I think that month was more damaging than I expected it to be. And I think that's one of the things that shook my confidence, in addition to the fact that I've just been so busy with everything else and trying to manage this move that it's all piled up. Emma says, I used to overanalyze, thinking what people thought. It became exhausting. Yeah. Yes. Let's recruit some more players. Once Artie is ready. It is, and I think it's a mix. I think I have teetered off the side in terms of a balanced approach of looking at statistics and caring what people think. But I think some of that is important, because otherwise you don't know how you're doing. Emma says, I suppose my views on streaming are different, though. And I actually really respect and appreciate that you have a very, I don't know, I want to say casual. I don't mean this in a negative way, but a casual approach to streaming. One which is more about, if you want to do it, you do it. And that's important. Emma says, you think of it as a career opportunity and providing a family-friendly place. And I honestly also do think of it as an extension of my ministry. I do think of it, and ideally it would be a place where I can be present to people and, you know, my faith guides me and all that I do. And it was a part of my desire to stream. And I would like for my actions and words, the way I carry myself in stream, to speak of the role of faith in my life, and to speak of truth, to speak of God and goodness, and beauty and order. And ultimately, you know, I would like for it to speak to my Christianity. I'd like for it to, at the very least, show that you don't have to be a jerk online to get people interested in your content. Emma says, well, your whole life is a ministry, and Chrono agrees, and actually, I mean, that's the goal, right? But I suppose maybe I should say ministry done well. That's that's the ticket, right? So, and I do want it to be something that is sustainable, because if I can put more time into it, I think I can improve. And with my improvements, I think I could reach wider audiences, and with wider audiences, it would be more sustainable, and the mission would be able to continue more solidly. And I guess, ultimately, again, I'm looking for feedback. It's a tall order, right, Mr. H? I'm looking for feedback, pros and cons. What am I doing well? What am I not doing well? Because, hey, Artie. Because I would like to... like that feedback. Numbers only get you so much of the puzzle. There we go. Emma says, you know, it's kind of like sending missionaries. I suppose they don't have a typical job. I would say that's an interesting way to look at it. I would say, yeah, there's something about streaming that's sort of like mission work. It is going to a place that I would say does not have a lot of genuine positivity. And I say that not trying to belittle a lot of the people who are very positive streamers and everything, but there's a lot of, I would call, fake positivity online. And a lot of that, ooh, you know, I love you, and isn't this all great, and everything's great, but it's not really.
Psst, hey Mana, someone just hosted you.
Void the Area, thank you so much for that host. Oh my gosh, is this a raid? I believe this might be a raid. Maybe that analogy is a bit mixed here, Emra says, perhaps. Emra says, don't worry, Mana, once I'm rich, I'll help you. Aw. The positivity things, right? Harem says, I never hear my alerts. Oh, Harem, oh no. Oh, poor Harem. Anyway, well, yes, Void the Area, thank you so much. If anyone has come from, oh, look, C1028, thank you so much for being here. A little bit of a raid here, Void the Area says. Welcome on in, Raiders. And thank you so much for that. Void the Area, much appreciated. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Mana, and I'm an E for Everyone variety streamer. And I love my Nintendo games, I love my retro, I love my indie. When I play my retro games, I like to play them on the original hardware, so I stream them that way as well. And yeah, I am so grateful that you took the time to come and check out my channel. I hope you like it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. If you have any thoughts, feel free to provide them. If you like what you see, please do consider following and joining me in the future. I am working on a Mario Kart franchise playthrough. I would like to play a little Cadence of Hyrule later today if I'm able. I am in the middle of a move, so all of my schedule and my thoughts and my streaming have become a little discombobulated. Finally, if you like the word discombobulated, please check out my Twitter. Follow because I said the word discombobulated. Hey Danny! Mario Kart is the best. I love Mario Kart. It and Zelda are my two favorite franchises of all time. Sorry, a bee. All the raiders!
We've got inbound. A new follower.
C Numbers, thank you so much for that follow. I really do appreciate that. I hope that you stick around. It was nice for you to say hello right off the bat. How was your day? How was your time with Void the Area? What was the stream? By the way, everyone, please do check out Void the Area. I will do a shout out after this match. What were you streaming, Void? I am also playing some more Ouya later on. I have one more Ouya stream this month because I would like to... I would really like to play some more of it before the servers go offline, and Ouya is sort of officially no more. Get out of there, get out of there. Get back, get back. Oh! Oh, that was a bad move there. Oof. Whoa, Nelly. Alright, I think we're doing okay, but this could go downhill pretty quickly. Where are you getting the banjo emotes? Oh, Emerus. Emerus has all of the emotes. The foxes, the banjos. Woo! Trying to get all the booyahs out. It's hard to do that. And also be playing... Oh, gosh. Okay. Alright, we gotta run. Oh! Sneaky, sneaky. Woo! Ah! Oh, Emerus, those belong to you. Oh, very nice. Oh, that's cool, Emerus. I hadn't seen those. By the way, again, congratulations on making affiliate. Emerus is another great streamer friend of mine. Do check out his streams. Family friendly, incredibly nice. You've already probably seen this. We've got a lot of great streamers here, actually, so definitely worth checking out. Expanding your community. Oh, Ardelia, I think we did this. I think we got this. Cool emote, very nice, Chrono says. That's funny. Yeah, we got this. Barely, but we got it.
Someone was in the pod. The tracks go off in this direction. Look, sir, followers!
Daniel, thank you so very much for that follow. I really appreciate that. You and C Numbers, you've kind of made my day right now. It's really nice. And Artie, good job there. I was actually I missed it. Hold on a second. I can see it on the replay here, but I think Artie was tops. Oh, nope. Neither of us were. But that's okay. Hey, Steel Games is back now. They had something to eat and had to go to the gym. Very good. Look, sir, followers, Emrys says. Artie says, yay. A very good win indeed for us, Artie. I feel good about that. We are making our way. 239 out of 999. Emrys says, I think Mana just needs to collab stream with me to see the awesomeness of gaming. Mr. H says, look, sir, followers. Everyone's saying that. Oh, Danny says Void Stream was a Dungeons & Dragons talk show, by the way. Thank you, Danny. I was wondering that. But I do know whenever a raid happens, it's often accompanied by having to close all of your programs and reset and get situated, so I'm sure Void's just stepped away for a moment. Look, sir, members, Emrys says. Well, that's fun. I've done a couple D&D streams myself, and they're a lot of fun. And D&D itself is pretty fun. I'm definitely a novice at it, but it's enjoyable. Really just click stop streaming, Emrys says. What? Look, sir, Vulcans, blast them. I find that there's more to it than that. There's usually some winding down. I always like to archive my VODs, all of that stuff. So I try to do the management side of it as quickly as I can, lest I forget. Again, I think I put in probably more work into my streams than is visible, and maybe even more than is necessary. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I pour over, think about, and change, and tweak, and adjust, and alter, and all those things. But, there you go. That's me in a nutshell. Help! I'm in a nutshell. Oh, Artie, nice. That was a good team effort there. Ah, Trevin got me. Aw, Emrys says, we know you put in a lot of work. We appreciate it. Thank you, Emrys. Danny says it's amazing? D&D is amazing? Is that what you're referring to? Ah! Whoa! I just went underneath them. That was amazing. I gotta save that and clip it. Ah! Yes, D&D. Alright. Streaming isn't easy, H says. Like YouTube isn't easy. So yeah, it can be hard. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. H, thank you for all your support, of course, on my YouTube channel. Mr. H is like commenter extraordinaire. By the way, I've got a new video coming out pretty soon. And if any of you are looking for further links of mine or anything like that, you can actually go to artofmana.com. Find all of the details there, links, stuff like that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Woo! Woo! Oh, darn. Emrys says, oh, I think streaming is kind of easy. I hardly put any work into it. Oh, gosh. Cronus says I should watch those YouTube videos. Oh, please do. Let me know what you think. Hey, I'm experimenting, trying different things. Trevin is too good. Emrys says that's because I don't do as much as the pros here. Don't let Emrys fool ya, and don't let him sell himself short, because Emrys has some very, very nice, slick streams. He actually has a very professional layout. Does a great job. Okay. Chronos says, I just like interacting with Mana. Aw. Also, SO is Splatoon. C numbers says. Also, so is Splatoon. SO is a word. Yes, Splatoon is also awesome. C numbers. Derp. Hey, look at that! Oh, I came in MVP. Ooh, and a nice splat there from Artie. Cool, cool, cool. I won't repeat myself that Emrys rocks, Chronos says. Oh. Harem says, my layout was just from the PS4. It works. Aw, Mr. H, thank you. Mr. H thinks the YouTube videos are pretty good. There's some things to tweak and improve on, but I'm trying a lot of different varieties of streaming, and I think I am improving. I'm actually really enjoying that, so that whole aspect. Time for lunch, Emrys says. Speaking of rocks, are you eating rocks? I don't know how to interpret that. Most valuable splatterist. Oh no. So I just sent Weapon X a message just to see if he was online, if he wouldn't mind waiting just a tad before we start, because I would like to see if Artie and I can make it to Queen. That would be a nice thing for us to do. Artie, would you like to hop in a voice chat, by the way? We could just chat, you and I. If not, totally fine. I understand. Oh boy. Whew. But perhaps a change of topic might be in order. We talked a lot about the streaming side of things. What would you like to know? Let's change this into an Ask Me Anything until I hear back from Artie, who probably shouldn't be typing while while we're playing this. Although if she can, color me impressed. All right, no more meta talk. Time to get down to business, Emra says. Uh-oh. Oh, Mr. H says, Wolverine? What? Where? Weapon X Metsu is a streamer friend of mine. Ooh, Emrys has burritos. this is real talk. Would you ever play any of the old Final Fantasy games on the Twitch channel? I have been asked. Define old. What constitutes old in the world of Final Fantasy? Emrys says yes, yes, yes. Is this something people want? I'm confused. Final Fantasy 1, Emrys says. Well, okay, that would certainly be an old one. You know, okay. Here's the thing. A lot of really, really long games, I am hesitant to play on stream for a couple of reasons. One is because I typically keep my streams to about 2 hours a week, excuse me. And in a long game, let's say it's, 100 plus hours, that is 50 streams right there dedicated, 50 plus streams dedicated to the game. Now, when I stream, obviously, I don't go as quickly as I would otherwise. And so not only is it now 50 streams, let's maybe even double it because of the amount of time I'm chatting and goofing off and everything. And so then you've got 100 streams. So then you've got 100 stream series. So that would go, let's say I want to maybe make that one a week because I don't want to have all of my content exclusively this one long game. Well, then all of a sudden, I'm playing, I have 100 weeks of playing a game. How many? Hold on. Let's ask Siri. Hold on. We didn't make it this time, Artie. But here we go, everyone. We're gonna consult Siri. All right. So. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. How many months is 100 weeks?
23 months.
How many years is 23 months?
The answer is 1.92 years.
So, it would take me 2 years to get through a game like that. Okay, Artie says I need a minute or two to set up my mic. If you'd like to, go for it. I'll tell you what, I'll hop in to the Discord. Weapon X said, I was going to message you, let you know that I'm getting done with a few things. Perfect. Maybe another half hour or so. Cool. And I'm going to hop in to... I'll go into the quad. Oh, I've got some more questions here to respond to. Let me just take care of this really quickly. Oh.
Thanks for joining the Friends of Mana.
Amza, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate you joining and hope you enjoy your stay. I don't know if this is going to work, so actually... I gotta get back to the game. Okay, I'll get back to it. Look, sir, followers, Emma says. Alright, so anyways... Might as well quadruple it, give some buffer room. Right. So we're talking about 2 years to get through a game that's incredibly long like that. And that's why I typically don't play a lot of RPGs on my stream. Something like Breath of the Wild took me forever, and I didn't even get all the way through it. And I don't like playing when I'm not streaming because it feels like everyone's missing out. So... an older Final Fantasy game, it's not going to be quite as long as some of the modern games, but it's still going to be very long. So the answer to your question is, at this point in time, probably unlikely. Not only just for the amount of time, but also for the fact that it's not necessarily a genre that a lot of people are looking... Not a lot of people are looking for streamers streaming those games. And so the time investment versus, you know, just who's looking for it seems disproportional. And the thing that would change this for me would be if I could stream more regularly and for longer amounts of time. And then, you know, so maybe like, maybe if I was a partner or something, and this was my career, and this is what I was doing to make a living, then I would consider something like that. At this point, probably unlikely, I'm afraid. Though, as a part of maybe just a, hey, let's check this game out real quick and play a little bit of it type of thing, or a requested stream, like once I set up my perks again and people request the game, I couldn't commit to the entire game, but I'd certainly show it off in a stream. Give you my maybe first hour of experience, right? Okay, so we also have another question here from C Numbers. So roller or bucket? Between the two, I would go with the roller, unless I was playing tower control, and then I would go with the bucket. But possibly even the roller. So bucket I don't find to be as useful in Splatoon, so I'd probably go with the roller. It covers a lot more ink more quickly, a lot more area, a lot more turf more quickly, and it also is pretty much just as powerful. The disadvantage is that it's a lot slower than the bucket. But I think the way I play, the roller makes more sense. Also, the roller was the first weapon I ever played with in the original Splatoon. Siri, how long would it take Mana to beat Final Fantasy? It would take 30 years, depending on how much he is distracted. Chrono, I love that. Ooh, Artie, did we do it? This whole game, You know what? I'm just gonna pretend I won. Yeah, don't listen to the music. Totally won that one. Some good splats. This is the music that you get when you beat the thing. This is the content I go for, Emma says. Derp. Yeah, that was pretty funny. So anyways, I definitely derped on that, but oh well. My foot switch, sometimes if I'm clicked on something in OBS, the foot switch doesn't work, and that's it. And this is how you know it's genuine, Emrys says. What? No. Is this something we enjoy about Mana? Crows says. Shucks. You're too funny. Okay, so let's see. A Final Fantasy stream would be cool. Oh well, Mr. H says. How about Super Mario RPG? I don't know if it is something that... I don't know if that game is shorter or not. I've never played it. I would like to play that at some point. I could see streaming that at some point as well, but similar answer to my Final Fantasy one. But Mr. H says you should play some Super Mario Sunshine or Mario Sunshine. Yes, that I would do. All streamers will do this at some point, Chrono says. That is true. Mr. H says just face or just game or whatever. Yeah. Mario Sunshine definitely is something I'd like to stream. I probably at some point am going to do a full Mario franchise playthrough, but I may even just bounce around and play a few of the titles when I feel like it. I've played a lot of them already, so that might be something where I'll just maybe pick up Sunshine and be like, let's do it. I could see that coming in anytime, honestly. So that's a good suggestion. If people want to see something like that, yeah, I'd absolutely consider throwing in a stream with that. And that is a lot of Marios. There are a lot of Mario games. I would have to probably limit it to... Maybe I would do like a 2D Mario franchise run and then a 3D Mario franchise run. That could be kind of fun. I hadn't thought about that. Oh no, Artie! We lost our connection. Mr. H is gonna watch that. Cool. So let's create another room. Same thing, Artie. Unless you're in. You were setting up the mic and you missed clicking to play again? Okay. Oh, that's okay, Artie. Don't worry about it because... Oh, I'm going to drag Artie in. And the good news is that we have a new lobby. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Artie.
Hey,
How are you doing?
I'm good.
Awesome. Great. I'm going to just dial in your volume. So.
You might want to have a bleep button on there for me.
Oh, really? Are you
No,
getting frustrated with the game?
I can be kind of mouthy sometimes.
Are you getting salty?
At times, yeah.
Oh no. There were a few of
That
those.
last group was hard.
Yeah, that was not fun. I mean, it was fun, but
Yeah.
oh, hey, Mr. H has it. Bleepy bleep blop and bloopy blop blurp.
There you go. That'll work.
Just look in the chat when we need to bleep you. H will have it. Just read the bleep out loud and. Oh gosh. Well, actually, here let me just do something here. I'm gonna try some. I'm not sure if I broke this before. I may have broken it, but we'll find out. I'm gonna open up my Discord and add in. Did I break it? Oops, I do appear to have broken it. Here, you know what? I'll fix it this way. So I was changing some names of my Discord voice channels, and that meant that the plugin that displays who's chatting on my screen on my stream no longer is connected to the channel. So, but that's okay because I can move us to the parlor, which should still, it's the same name, so it should still be good. So 1 second. And did we fix it? Hey, it's fixed. Cool. I'll have to fix the quad one later, or the quad later. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and search for more players. Recruit players. So you picked unicorn.
I did, only because of the color.
Just and not at all for any reason other than that.
No, because I like both. So.
Oh. That's a good point.
I thought, well, what's my next choice? Color.
That is a good point. This was a tough one. Both were good options.
Yeah.
That's why I asked the family. Like, I don't want to make this decision. But I probably would have gone with unicorn, I think.
Yeah.
Well, like I said at the start of the stream, I had a friend, or have a friend who, growing up, in her room there was a big unicorn poster, and I thought of that. I also saw an interesting movie recently that involved a unicorn. I think it was called The Girl and Her Unicorn. Actually, it was kind of a neat little movie. And then also, Robot Unicorn Attack is a really fun mobile game.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
So I think... But then there's Star Wall. Do you remember Star Wall, that game?
No, I don't.
I streamed a little bit of it at the Streamlabs headquarters.
Thanks for joining the Friends
I
of
just
Mana.
know that narwhals are easier to draw than unicorns.
You know what? You're not wrong there. Shoot, that's a good reason. Oh, no. Also, we just had Britag come in and join the Friends of Mana. Thank you so much for that.
I did.
Yeah, welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about the drawing aspect. Yeah, horses are tough, and unicorns are even tougher because you got to add the little horn and.
Well, the horn's not hard. The horse part is.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying it's even harder than a horse because you have to draw the horn.
Well, if it were a Pegasus unicorn, then you'd have to have it more.
Right. Oh my goodness. that's
But
above
isn't a
my.
narwhal a unicorn too?
It's a. It is
It has
actually,
one.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Have you heard of the movie The Last Unicorn? Mr. H is asking.
Yes, I have.
Oh.
Yes, I love that movie.
Oh, really? What's it about?
I like the music in it. Well, have you heard the music, The Last Unicorn?
I know nothing about
By,
it.
name escapes me right at the moment.
Hmm. Is it a animated movie or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is it recent or?
No, it's old.
Okay. Old like us.
I won't say anything.
Because you know how old I am.
I know how old I am too. That's kind of scary.
No, I haven't heard of that movie. I'll have to check it out. Oh gosh, I
Look
just
at
got
that
salt
guy's
mines.
name.
Is it the
I
actor?
really like him. No, it's a singer.
Oh.
It'll come to me
Hmm.
via Google probably, but it'll come to me.
See, that's the nice thing about Google, though. Most things can come to us through Google. Ooh, speaking of Google, anyone interested in the Google Stadia?
What's that?
Ah, Google Stadia. It is an announcement by Google that they are going to have a streaming video game service that all of the content is in the cloud, and the processors and all the RAM, basically all the hardware that you would have like in a console or a computer, it'll be their servers, and then they stream it to you, and you can play your games, your top of the line games, on your computer, your phone, your tablet, whatever the case may be.
Sounds interesting.
Oh no, my battery's depleted. I can't join back in.
No!
Oh no, gotta go quick. Hold on. Push a button here. Will this work? No, wait. Take the Joy-Con out. Take it. Yes. Oh, I was able to do it with the Joy-Con. Hold on. Oh my gosh. I'm grabbing the Joy-Cons off of my docked Switch. Okay. I don't have the little thing. I don't have the two separate Joy-Cons right now. Hold on, I gotta get the thing. I can't do this. Hold on. Gotta go fast. Get the thing.
We're gonna start.
I'm getting it. Thankfully, I have a controller drawer. Okay. All right.
But are they charged up? That's the question.
They were on my dock, so I hope they were.
Oh, okay.
I'm back. Okay. Panic is over. I think we've done it. Woo! Oh gosh, now I gotta remember how to use these in the little grip. Oh, this is weird.
Oh, you don't use that? What do you usually use?
I've been using the Pro Controller, actually.
Oh. I use what came with the system.
Yeah. I did for a long time too, and then Ms. Mana got me the Pro Controller,
Oh.
and it was really nice, and I didn't want to go back to anything else.
So I found a great way to avoid being splatted.
Mhm.
I don't recommend trying it though.
Oh, uh-oh.
Fall into the water.
I mean,
I
it
just
works.
did that. I did that.
You're not wrong. It does work. 100% of the time when you jump in the water, you do not, and you die of that, you do not die of
You
being
don't
splatted.
die from somebody else.
Yeah. It's very effective. Oh no. I'm still getting used to the Joy-Cons and the grip. So I assume you play with the grip as well? With the
Yeah, I
Joy-Cons?
do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I make all sorts of weird movements doing it.
Oh, I mean, that's just Splatoon.
You know, twisting your body and going upside down really helps.
I do that all the time. It's so true. No, I'm a little more subdued when I'm streaming, but when I'm playing off stream, oh yeah. And then also, like even now, I do make some really ridiculous movements, but you just can't see it because my hands are off camera.
Oh, that's good.
Ah!
Mr. Artie will be sitting there and laughing at me sometimes. He sees me playing. You know, you play. Let me laugh at you.
But that being said, I would never, ever, ever, ever say anything bad about the motion controls in Splatoon. Like, they work so well, I think.
They do. They do.
Yeah. I actually prefer using the motion controls in this than like a mouse and keyboard in anything on a computer.
Yeah.
And that's saying a lot because a lot of people will swear by a mouse and a keyboard for games like this, where you need to aim and stuff.
I don't think I'd like it on a game like this.
I mean, I wouldn't either. I don't really like it in general because I don't think it feels as comfortable as holding a controller. But
Yeah, I agree.
by the way, everyone, are both of our voices sounding pretty balanced? Can you hear Artie? Am I sounding about the same level? All right.
Oh, that would be better on that.
Yeah, me too. I felt we played well. Oh well. Harem says, yep, we can hear her fine and you're okay. Gee, thanks, Harem.
Oh,
Thanks.
right, triple harem.
Yeah. uh, wait, Mr. H, you can buy a GameCube at Walmart right now? Or the GameCube controller for the Switch. Gotcha. Yes. And Harem says, we technically have a Walmart sister company called Asda. That's right. It even has the little logo, right? The little ding, ding, ding lights, all that, I think. I don't know. Anyway. So, what have you been up to lately, Artie?
Nothing.
Fair enough. Do you have any plans for the weekend?
Splatoon.
It's good plans. Good plans.
Nope, not really.
Well,
You have Father's Day tomorrow, huh?
that's true. I'm not sure if we're gonna do anything, but oh, did you hear my parents are coming up though?
Oh no, that's good.
Yeah, they're gonna be here. They're gonna hang out with little Mana while Ms. Mana and I do some packing and whatnot. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yep.
Does the little one wonder what's going on?
Yeah, I think we haven't really fully explained to her what's going on, and oh no,
No.
got kicked out. Because it's kind of hard to explain,
Yeah.
So we're kind of talking like, oh, you're gonna see the grandparents soon, and you'll be by them a lot more, and that's something that she's excited about because she keeps asking. She's like, I want to see them, and I'm like, well, soon you will, but then it was the other day, recently she's been, oh gosh, can you hear that?
Yeah.
I have the window open and it's like really noisy. I don't know what that was. Like someone's on like a weird speed bike or something like that somewhere around here. But anyway, yeah, recently she's been asking a lot about like, oh, or she's just been saying randomly, oh, I really like our house. I like our home.
Oh no.
And it's like, oh.
Stab.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, maybe it was a lawnmower, Mr. H. I don't know. I'm not sure what that was.
When I first heard it, it sounded like a creaky door.
Oh yeah, kind of. Yeah. Anyway, well, where it's gonna happen, and I'm sure it's gonna be something that probably won't be too scarring. Hopefully,
Nah, she'll be fine.
yeah. And she's got friends and family, so it's not like she's gonna be meeting people new, and you
Yeah.
know,
Not
I mean,
like
she
she's
will
being
be.
pulled out of a school or something to
Right,
make
right.
new friends. Yeah, she'll adjust.
Yep. And we just, and again, uh, thankfully there are, friends, and actually, my friends and his wife, they have a daughter her same age.
Oh,
And
good.
yeah, last time we were down, we were visiting and chatting, and ever since then, little Manna just keeps asking like, "Oh, when am I going to see my friend, so and so?" And
Aw,
so it's like, "Oh, well, this is good."
yeah,
and
that's
then
great.
and then she's also asking about little Manna, so it's great.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, that puts some of the fear of her losing some of her friends up here, to rest.
Mhm.
So. Aram says, "I'll say it again, Manna. She will always be called Baby Manna until you have a new baby Manna." Yeah,
That's true, huh?
that is, yep. And it's hard trying to say little Manna. I keep stumbling over it. It just doesn't feel right. I am not doing so well. How about you?
I don't know. Probably not very well. My score's not really high yet.
I've gotten splatted every time I've rushed to the
Me
center,
too.
so yeah. Ah! Oh, it's really strange adjusting to the new controller too. Just because I was playing for so long with the Pro controller.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to reach for the booyah and I did not quite hit it. Ah. I am out of here. Oh, I didn't get them. Oh, shoot. Okay. How are we doing? Oh, yikes. Okay.
Ah,
Oh no, I see you just got spotted.
yep.
Ah!
Beep.
Oh no. Yeah, they're gonna win this one, I think. This is not good. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time to make it all the way to Queen on stream.
Takes a while.
I know, it really does.
I don't even know where I'm at. I'll have to look next time.
Yeah. We'll pay attention to it and see how we're doing, because if we're halfway there, maybe, but I don't know. Ah! Oof. Kayla, that was scary. Oh, we're making a good push. Was it enough? Was it
I
enough?
don't know.
Yes!
Ooh.
I think
Ooh,
it was
you think
enough.
so?
Artie, I think we did it. Yes!
Yay!
All right. Cool.
Awesome.
Go us. Whew. Ah, man. Oh, I came in last that time. Hey, GG.
We had 4 splats. That's good. I had 2.
Whew. Yeah, I had the splats, but I don't think I had the turf. And I kept getting splatted, so. All right, we're actually close to being halfway there.
Yeah, I'm at 516.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Oh.
I think we can go for a little bit longer. What a guess, Harem says. Yeah, you were pretty close. All right.
I played one last night and our team won like 80 something to 10% or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't even know if they had any players on their team.
Yikes. That's wow.
The whole map was almost all blue. It
Oh no.
was great.
So, do you know what you're going to choose for the final Splatfest?
What do you mean final?
Wait.
Wait, explain yourself.
Oh no. So,
Do I want to hear this?
next month.
Oh no.
Next month, Artie. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
don't
so
go there.
sorry to say it.
No. I don't like bad news.
no.
What?
Well, Nintendo revealed that next month they're going to do a large Splatfest event, a week-long Splatfest,
Oh, wow.
and it is going to be the final
Why?
Splatfest on Splatoon 2.
Why?
Honestly, that's a really good question.
Well, that is my first question.
Yeah.
Why?
I wish I could tell you.
They want to lose players? Is that it?
I know, right? I mean, it just seems really strange that they're not going
Yeah.
to. But that's what they've said. Now they originally did say that I think it was like a year ago, like that would be the final Splatfest, and then they
Really?
extended it. Yeah. So I think it's maybe just so that they can focus their efforts on newer games and things like that. Maybe even developing Splatoon 3. I don't know.
No.
I mean, maybe, maybe
Maybe
not.
they'll have a once a year week-long thing or something.
Well, that would be really cool. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some more updates and things, but
There's enough protests, maybe they'll rethink this.
it's true. It's true. Mr. H has to get going. You're gonna grab something to eat. Take care, Mr. H. I'll catch you later. Emerus says, I only play Splatfests these days.
No, that's very true. I can honestly say that's true.
Yeah, I mean, I think it might be a smart thing, if the numbers are kind of going down and just in general, like Nintendo, they actually are a pretty small company in a lot of ways. And so
But if they draw so many people for a Splatfest, why would
it's
they
true.
not want to have them more often?
I don't know. It's interesting.
And what's the last one going to be? It's just a week long, but
It's a week long. It's going to be Order versus Chaos.
oh.
And yeah, it's deep. Splatoon went deep.
Trying to think.
I know.
Should I go after my life or what I want?
Yes, true that.
Right now it would be chaos.
So yeah, I think it sounds like there's going to be some kind of new story elements maybe thrown in, like that's maybe why it's called what it is. So could be really interesting. I don't know what to expect, but we did not win this one.
Oh, that was bad.
Ouch. Harem says the numbers will be going down because of the paid subscription for online play now, which could be true, but also a lot of people have jumped on board because of Smash Brothers, so I'm not sure. Like, I feel like they might just be doing fine, but I don't know. We'll see.
Just need to stir the pot and get people talking.
Yeah. Well, this weekend is the final ARMS event. If anyone remembers the ARMS game.
I don't think I've ever played an event on ARMS, just played the game.
Yeah, I played a little of it once, and I know ARMS is really fun. I think it's more fun though with people like that you're playing in the room with. So yeah, it's a good game, but I don't know that it quite captured. Well, it didn't capture everyone's imagination like Splatoon did. So, which is a real shame. I like it. I thought ARMS was really creative and easy to pick up, difficult to master, that kind of thing. But have you followed any of the E3 announcements, other games and things that are coming out?
No, actually I haven't.
There are
I
all
saw
kinds
some.
of things.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see that
Good
there
ones.
is? Well, did you see that there's going to be a sequel to Breath of the Wild?
Yes, I saw somebody's reaction to that. I can't really remember who, but boy, they were excited.
And there's also the Mana Collection coming out.
Oh yes, I remember somebody getting a little excited about that too.
Yep. The
I might have-
remake of Trials of Mana. And
Yeah.
Link's Awakening Remastered is coming out. There are, let's see, what are some things that you might be really interested in? Let's see.
Animal Crossing.
Animal
Hope I'm
Crossing.
still alive when it comes out.
Oh no. Yeah, Animal Crossing, it looks incredible. I'm really excited for it. That's going to be a fun one to stream too, because you can have so many
Yeah.
people join you and the whole
That'll
thing.
be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Animal Crossing. Oh, wow, that person just rolled off the edge. Huh.
Sounds like something I do.
They jumped down and then immediately rolled backwards and then into the water. So
Oh,
it's like, oops.
I meant to do that too.
Yeah. What was one of the most exciting parts of the new Animal Crossing that you saw?
I actually didn't look at any of it.
Oh, okay.
I was kind of disappointed that it's gonna take another year.
Yeah,
basically.
that
I
is
mean, I
tough.
hope I pre-ordered it. I hope they will keep that.
Oh yeah,
level.
yeah. I've had a pre-order that the game was delayed, and it's always kept. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so there's 8-player support, online play in the game.
Oh, okay.
And did you want to hear some of the stuff about it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one of the really cool things is that the setup is an island, and it's completely unpopulated. And so you build up the island how you want it. It could be maybe more rustic and rural. It could be one where you start getting this big metropolis going. But there's no animals when you start. So you actually have to like craft and build things, and then the animals come.
Wow, that's different.
Yeah. And so there's crafting mechanics, sort of taken from the mobile game. And there's a lot more options for customizing your look.
Yay, we got
So
that
yeah. Hey, nice. Good job, us. Oh, Harem says there's a new Digimon game coming out. I did not realize that. That's also pretty cool. I said island, not Ireland. But I probably slurred it. Sorry, Harem. And H is back. What did you eat? But anyway, yeah, it's looking gorgeous. I mean, predictably, the graphics are great. It's definitely a step up from New Leaf. It's called New Horizons, by the way.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, which is a neat name, I think. You can play locally, 4-player co-op, couch co-op. Just hand your Joy-Con to a friend or sibling or cousin or family member, whatever, and you can play simultaneously. And one person can be the leader, and
Nice.
others can just concentrate on one aspect. Like, I'm gonna get this crafting material, or I'm going to try and get bells or farm or whatever. So
And it sounds like a mix of a bunch of games.
it kind of does, yeah.
Yeah.
But in a good way, in a very Nintendo
Yeah,
Animal
yeah.
Crossing way. Yeah.
Okay, well, they can take their time, I guess.
Yeah. Well, and ultimately they did say that the reason that they are delaying it is to make the game better.
Okay.
So
A lot of teasing going on, though.
I know. But they did have gameplay this time, and they showed a lot. There's actually a half-hour Nintendo Treehouse video on Nintendo's YouTube where it's just them
that.
playing the game and showing a lot of the ins and outs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so definitely check that out if you get a chance.
Yeah, I will.
Mr. H says, I just made a sandwich. Sounds good. And Mr. H asks how much fourth wall breaking there will be. Yeah, doesn't that kind of Animal Crossing sound cool, Mr. H? I think so. I think it has the potential for being really well received. I think so.
I think so. Pretty popular game.
Yeah, and actually, I think after New Leaf, it's only gotten more popular, and now there's the mobile title, and with the Switch, I mean, I think everyone's going to be interested in checking it out. If they've never played a Animal Crossing game before, they probably will now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, what, Harem? There's a Jumanji game based on the newest movie. Oh my goodness, that's
Why?
funny. Yeah. On the list, well, we never asked for a movie. I was gonna say on the list of things we didn't ask for, does the game of the movie come before or after the movie that we didn't want or didn't ask for? I haven't seen it though. I've heard it's pretty good actually.
I haven't seen it either.
But you just can't beat the original with Robin Williams and
I know. I think that's why I haven't seen it.
yeah.
Although I did see the new Aladdin movie, so
Did you like it?
I did. We saw it on the cruise that I was on.
Oh, nice.
That and Dumbo.
Oh yeah, wait, that's out?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Been out for a little while.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I missed that one.
And they had Avengers, but I didn't see it. So I haven't seen the first 50 million of them.
Yep.
Oh, I'm not gonna see that.
This is not looking too good.
No. When I can barely get out of the base area.
Mm-hmm. Oh, ouch. Oh. Oh, that wasn't actually as close as, or as far off as I was expecting.
No, it's not. Looked worse than it was.
Yeah. Oh, well. Shucks. All right, let's see what the 553.
616.
Oh gosh. Ugh. All right. I think I can only go maybe another round. Actually, this might have to be my last one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to try and get Queen on my own.
You'll make it. You have till what, 9?
Yeah, if I get time to do it. I still would like to see if I can squeeze in a Cadence Viral stream, but I'm not sure if I will. So we'll find out.
Have Little Mana play for you on here. She'll get it.
Actually,
Even if she loses everyone, she'll get it.
There was one time I really, really wanted to get to Queen, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, Ms. Mana?
Well, when I was on my cruise, there was a Splatfest going on, and I had my son come over.
Really? That's great.
He got me to Queen.
Oh, that's fun.
Come on. Get 'em all.
Have you made it to Queen on all of them so far?
I have.
Oh, that's amazing. That's so cool. You can actually go on the app and see a record too, so that's all been cataloged by Nintendo.
Yeah, I've seen that. Pretty amazing. I mean, they write it down as you play a game, if you won or not, what your stats were.
I wish that I had done every Splatfest on Splatoon 2. I really do, but yeah, just wasn't really in the cards. Maybe for Splatoon 3.
I wonder what they'll do different, just different maps in Splatoon 3?
I don't know. I feel like when Splatoon 3 happens, I'm sure it's a when, not an if. I mean, maybe it will be this generation. Maybe they'll wait until the next system, you know, whenever that is.
Yeah.
But I could see them doing a sequel here. And I don't know, maybe it's just more like a fresh start. Also, hello, Mr. Grisco. Uh-oh. Mr. Grisco is in my chat. I haven't been defeating those salmonids, so I'm a little worried. Uh-oh. How are you doing? Welcome on in. But no, a Splatoon 3 probably would be a graphical update, new maps and things, eventually including all weapons and maps. Maybe some new balancing, maybe some new modes, more story elements. Definitely
yeah.
new announcers at the start.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Mr. Grisco, what do you think? And also, welcome. I'm Mana. You can feel free to ask me anything. Just a little about myself there. And I'm speaking with the fantastic Ardelia.
Fantastic. Yay. You can ask me anything, but I won't answer.
Aw.
I've got no input. That's why I don't stream.
Aw. Yeek. I'm still getting used to using the Joy-Cons in the grip instead of the Pro Controller. Oh, Harem, congratulations! Harem has a new baby cousin.
Aww.
That's really exciting. Mr. H, I agree. A new Splatoon would be great. All right, you know what? We need to do one more because we have to end on a win.
End on a win.
End on a win. All right.
We might be here for a few hours then.
We'll all make queen. Everyone will be queen. Oh, no. Well, at least I'm actually leveling up my character. I'm still only a lowly level 37.
Are you really?
I know. I put so much time into the original Splatoon. I loved that game. That's when I had time, though. Now it's just, you know, it's trying to just squeeze it in. Oh, well. Oh, Barry the Boy is in there. I think that's actually one of my connections here. It's a friend of Mana, I'm pretty sure, if it's the same Barry the Boy. All right, we got to win this one. Hopefully it's a good map, too.
Oops. I'm attached to a cord and I can only go so far.
Oh, no. Okay. Of course, we get the same stage, huh?
Oh, I know. It's a hard one.
Yeah, this one's tricky. There's a lot of weird angles. A lot of places to get stuck. It's not
I
one
like
of my...
the, yeah, it's not my favorite, but I can't think of the one with the different rows of towers.
Oh, I love that one!
Yeah, me too.
Oh, I can't... Moray Towers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moray Towers is my favorite. And I also do like the one that is in this rotation. I can't remember it either, but the one with all the shipping containers.
Oh yeah, that one's good. I don't remember the names of things.
Yeah. I like both the towers and the shipping containers ones because there's a lot of places to hide.
I always have the same routine that I do on certain ones.
Oh yeah. I do that too. Just kind of get in the habit. It becomes muscle memory.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Mr. H is congratulating Hiram. That's so great. She's almost 3 weeks old. Oh, I hope you get to see her soon. That's fantastic. What a blessing. Oh. Oof. Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh man.
Ouch. Let's see. Not going super well right now. Ah! I don't know if I'm gonna win.
Oh gee. Same person's gotten me like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, there's some good players on the other team.
Yeah.
Definitely. Ah! And there's rain. Oh my gosh, and they're after me with the hammer. Oh boy. Ah! All right. We're gonna just keep trying.
We can do it.
I mean, we
someday.
could make a pushback this time, but if
Yeah.
not, next game. Uh-oh, I think your expectation of it taking a while might come to be true. Actually, we're making a little pushback right now. This is pretty good.
Yeah. Of course, I have time to watch as I'm coming back to life.
Oh boy. Woo! How do we do?
I
How
don't
do we do?
know.
Oh,
Well, I don't know.
oh, that's not quite.
Oh,
Oh, but we made
not
a
too
good
far.
push. We made a
Yeah,
really
we
good
did.
push. Yeah. Mm.
I like that Christmas tree hat that person has.
Right. Ah, shucks. Actually, have you been doing the thing where you can go into your news feed on the Switch, and then there's some things you can unlock in this game?
No, really?
Yeah, go into your news feed and check the Splatoon
Okay.
2 news feed. And actually, the most recent set, there's ability chunks you can unlock. And
Oh,
then
okay.
if you go a little bit further back, there's little outfit items.
Oh, nice. I need to look
Yeah.
at things more often.
It's all good. No,
Yeah.
but that's where the Christmas tree one comes from. It was
Okay.
like a Christmas event thing item.
Mhm.
So
Same
yeah.
thing with the birthday hat ones.
That one I'm not sure about. That probably is also similar. Yeah, I bet you're right. I bet that is what that was, but I can't remember where that one came from. Oh, Mr. H things did pretty good though. All right. Yeah, it's not easy. It's... Oh, yay, we're in the
True
different...
Warriors.
Yeah, okay, we can win this one.
Yes.
We got this. Yeah. Oh, I didn't pay attention. What was the name of this?
We're the Shooter Warriors.
Oh, the Shooter Warriors?
Yeah. It's the
But
name of our team.
what's the stage, though?
Oh, I don't know. This one.
I know.
Where you do that thing, you know?
I always forget to pay attention when the transitions are happening, so I have no idea. Oh, well.
I'd be a really bad witness to,
I think there
to a
was
crime or something. I don't catch them.
I feel like maybe I saw, I don't know, it was like a shape. And I heard like maybe
exactly.
sound. And it might have smelled like something. Like, thank you for your expert testimony. As you can see, my client is clearly guilty. All right, we got this. We got a good push here.
Until that happened.
Oh no.
E got me. Your name is just the letter E.
E. Pew pew pew, bang bang bang, warrior warrior warrior. Mr. H says. Oh gosh. All right. They're kind of creeping up the sides here. I'm not feeling good about that. Okay. We can keep it going. Ah! Oh boy. Splash! I got Brandon. Cool.
Oh, good, because he got me.
Retaliation.
Payback.
Okay. Still going, still going. Woo! Ah, shucks. Oh man, they just keep slipping up the slides. Yikes. Ah, whoa, no! And then Brandon got me. Uh-oh. This is not looking
no.
good. Artie, we've got 30 seconds. We gotta do it.
E got me again.
Oh no.
There's a lot of blue on that map, so I don't know.
Yeah, but...
A lot of pink too.
Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close. This is a tight match. We can do it.
No, 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 no,
Go,
no.
go, 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 go. All right, and oh, how do we do? How do we
Oh,
do?
no.
Yeah, oh,
Oh,
that is so
that's been a
close.
really close. Oh,
Oh,
you got it.
yes, we did it. All right,
Yay.
fantastic. Oh, little man is chanting "Daddy, Daddy" at the
Aw.
door.
Oh, cute. Let me in.
Oh, well, I'm so glad that we did it. Man, and okay,
Yay.
665 of 999. So that feels pretty good. Just unlocked
Yeah.
the final Splatfest chunk in my tea. So that's a good place to end it. That's a good place to end it. So, well, Artie, thank you so much for hanging out with me.
Yeah, that was fun.
I'm glad we got a
Lot of
chance
fun.
to do it.
Yeah. Been too long.
Yeah, for sure. I know. And I guess we've got one more Splatfest.
Okay.
I
Aw,
know.
that's sad.
So we'll have to play on that. I'm gonna stream it both on Wednesday and Friday of the month. But yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Harem sees himself on my friends list. Awesome. Now you see yourself on my stream. So anyway, yeah, I'll get going. I'm gonna wrap this up. Maybe I can stream a little more later on. We'll find out. If I can, I'll be doing some Cadence of Hyrule, and I'm gonna definitely try and make it to Queen on my own. Good luck to you. We'll have to
Thank
catch up
you.
later and
Yeah.
see if we made it.
Okay.
All
Thanks
right.
for inviting me.
Yeah. Bye, Artie.
Talk to y'all later. Bye.
All right. I have disconnected. So everybody, thank you so much for the help in reaching, well, not quite reaching the Unicorn Queen title, but we'll have to do that. I'll have to share that. It is time for me to go, my friends. So I will try to get another stream in there today. Maybe we can play some Cadence of Hyrule, as I keep saying. Otherwise, thank you to everyone who's come in. Thanks to Void for the raid. Thanks for everyone who has followed today. We had a lot of new followers. So I really do appreciate it. I appreciate your continued support. And let's see. Shall we do a raid? Shall we do a raid? Let's take a look and see who might be online. Huh, okay. Well, this is tough. We've got some good people here. But you know what? It's pretty obvious, I think, what we need to do, and that is send some love to our friend Swirly-Eyed Link, who is playing some of this Splatfest, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and go raid Swirly-Eyed Link. A great friend, cool streamer. So please do join me in saying hello over there. And I think that's about it, everyone. I will catch you later. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. If I don't see you today, have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you on Monday. As always, do good, be well. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.